Hello, astrology geeks. If you're looking for your horoscope, you've come to the right place. Hit the down bar or the comment section. All of the zodiac signs are listed there next to their timestamps. Click on the timestamp and the video will jump straight to the section that applies to you. Thanks. Hello, kings and queens. Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thriller, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I want to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it's valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, remember, my newest psychological thriller, Deadliest Intuition, is still available for reading and reviewing. Now, this Saturday, I will be in the Facebook group Beautiful around, I would say, I believe it is at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll definitely post it on my Facebook page. I will be in there talking about some of my creative works. So please meet me there. In addition to that, there is a book talk again on Thursday the 9th, where they talk about writing with Larissa Bates, Sean St. Clair, and LaJill Hunt. The special guest speaker or the special guest author is Tiffany Warren. Don't forget to stop by at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is on Thursday. On Friday, you can always stop by the Facebook group ICU Reading and Chatting, where they do their freestyles according to a subject of the ladies' choosing. If you'd like to be a participant in Freestyle Friday, don't hesitate to contact Ebony Evans on Facebook. She is the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club. Don't forget that Mental Chatter Musings is celebrating none other than the illustrious Jill Hunt this month. We are reading Perfectly Fine Christmas. Don't hesitate to post your reviews or even pictures of you reading the book. Don't hesitate to tag me in those reviews. We would love to see the people who are reading with Mental Chatter Musings this month to honor LaJill Hunt. Now, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into the astrology. Hello, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign people. Taronic here with your Thursday, Friday, Saturday astrology. So this is the 9th, 10th, and the 11th, okay? Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I am putting out. If you have any placements between 14 and 20 degrees of Sagittarius, I'd say Virgo, Pisces, or even Gemini, this is definitely aspecting you, where there could be manipulation around you. There could be a delusional person around you in your midst. Hopefully this is not you being delusional as it pertains to long distance travel, as it pertains to education and skills, as it pertains to your higher learning and morals, what you think and preach. Hopefully this is not you. This is someone around you. Okay. But if you have those placements, like I said, in Virgo or Pisces, this could be coming towards you. Okay. If you have any of those placements in Virgo or Pisces, this could definitely be coming your way. I want you to make sure, because Virgo is your area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to other people. People could be gossiping about you behind the scenes, trying to hamper your closure or your healing. Somebody could be putting out spiritual attacks on you as well. So you need to make sure you're staying prayed up. Make sure you're asking for protection from your angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and divine. You could also have people in your networks of people, siblings, and things like that, gossiping about you. You could get into arguments with people at work. People could be very deceiving and delusional about you. It could make you want to walk away from a relationship where you have 8 cups full. It could be you being delusional, wanting to walk away from somewhere where you have 8 cups full as well, in the area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. This is about challenges, nightmares, anxiety that you're having as far as communication coming your way for unexpected gifts, some type of money or payout you might be waiting for. You might be waiting to rise in the ranks amongst your peers, and it's causing you to, this is where previously you felt like winning at all costs, but now you might be feeling like walking away from somewhere where you have 8 cups full. Again, there's a lot of choices at your disposal. When you have walking away where you have 8 cups full, you're always prompted to hold off on that, to think again, you know, because you do have some type of news coming your direction, whether it's coming from a mentor or someone else, but it's money about this, information about this money, this unexpected gifts, this payout, this manifestation that you've made of some type of security and abundance, because you have the King of Pentacles that came out here as well. Now the moon in Aquarius at 27 degrees around 6 a.m. is going to square Mars and Scorpio. There could be a challenge to your passions, your shared finances, even sex and intimacy. Maybe you're exerting a lot of extra energy in the area of friends, goals, and social groups, trying to garner some type of shared finances, some type of endings, new beginnings, and things that you're passionate about. And you feel like you're dealing with a lying, wicked, thieving, manipulative person who is hampering your goals. And you very well could be. Okay. Also beware of accidents. If you're under the influence of drugs, if you have placements in Scorpio or Aquarius between 24 and 29 degrees, I would definitely be watching out for this. I see that you're waiting for some type, you must be a patron of the arts. If you are you could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Pisces, Capricorn, Virgo, or Lord have mercy, Taurus, moon or rising sign person. Or this could just be you if you are a patron of the arts. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who's stable, who's abundant, who's a patron of the arts. She's compassionate. She's also trying to pay attention to her, you know, creative works. But right now she is feeling like she's in a position of hanging, of waiting for more to come in, waiting for clarity of a business organization, waiting for some type of win and recognition to come in, so he or she can feel their happy family coming in, where you've submitted yourself at the top of a hill, even though you feel like there's someone that you can't trust. There's some dishonesty, there's some stealing around you. You might feel like this. Even though you're going through that, you are still, you know, trying to get through it. Okay. Now on Friday, the sun in Sagittarius is at 18 degrees. Golly, you're at the end of this loss, this defeat, this conflict. Your passions can be ignited at this 18-degree mark. Let it be for something positive instead of destruction. Sagittarius is your area of long distance travel, education and skills, morals, higher learning, what you think and preach. And it trines your area of romance, creativity, and children. It trines your area of self-appearance, attitude, and self-expression. Let it be about that. You can get things done with gusto in those areas. Also be mindful when you're cooking or burning candles, because it's a very fiery day. If you have those placements between 15 and 21 degrees of Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, be very mindful of that. That you can have that goodness coming into you. Okay, be very mindful that you can utilize this for the good. These, you know, and have a good time within your creative endeavors, or even with your children or someone around you, or a lover. You can have that. Okay, you're at the end of these fights. Okay, if it's used for destruction, I would think that's in your areas of Virgo or Pisces, and that would be due to it could also be in your area of Gemini. But if it's bad, I would definitely expect it to be in your area of Virgo or Pisces. Work, health, daily routines where you are of service to others, or healing, closure, spirituality, endings. So it could be you gossiping about somebody. Don't be destructive and don't gossip about people. If you have those placements between that 15 and 21 degrees of that Virgo or Pisces, you want to be very, very mindful of that, because what you put out definitely comes back to you. You are at the end of some type of losses or defeat as it pertains to I would say a business organization or a mother figure. Maybe this is even your intuition, you honoring your intuition. Okay, now the reverse Hierophant advises you to challenge the status quo. There's some type of belief system or your personal belief system that's not working. There might be an older oppressive person around you, or you might be being the older oppressive person around, and you need to flip that upside down so that you can come back into the sun and have this rebirth and bring in these manifestations of these gifts and money and unexpected payouts and things like that. Okay, now also on Friday, the Mercury in Sagittarius at 24 degrees is going to semi-sextile Venus in Capricorn. So this is an opportunity where you have a chance to speak up in more ways than one. You have the opportunity to make some money if you have any placements between 21 and 27 degrees of Sagittarius or Capricorn. This could be about career and mastery for you, but you just want to make sure you don't overdo it. Don't compromise your morals. It's safety first. Watch what you say as well. Watch as far as education and skills, what you think and preach. Okay, you want to be very mindful of that. There's some type of communication that's going to come into you that's going to illuminate more to you, but it's upside down. So you need to be the one. I'm sorry about that. There's some type of opportunity for communication to come into you, but you need to be the one to ask about it, about this money, this wealth, this generational wealth, because you had the Moon card and you had the Nine of Pentacles upside down. Now with the Moon, with the Nine of Pentacles upside down, that's setbacks, financial setbacks, money wars, jeopardizing the home or security, arguments about finances, straining your relationships. You have to find a perspective and start putting things back together before the fire spreads. You also had the Moon reverse, so you're looking for some type of clarity. Maybe it's harder for you to honor your own intuition at this time. That's something you need to be very mindful of. Maybe you don't trust your feelings, okay, and you're dependent and relying on others. That could be just as dangerous as you not trusting your own instincts. I want you to make sure that you're praying at night. Make sure you're asking for clarity. Make sure you're asking for the channels to your higher self to be open and for you to be able to receive those channels. Make sure you ask for no blockages to cover those channels, okay? That's very important so that you can be able to honor your intuition and so that you can be able to listen to what it is that your higher self is trying to say to you, okay? That self that has already evolved, okay, in the astral realm. Now on Saturday, the sun is in Sagittarius at 19 degrees. This is a wonderful day to hang out and have fun with friends and associates. However, you need to listen to your gut instincts when it comes to dealing with someone who's a bit off. With the Moon in Pisces, your area of secret, sacrifice, solitude, and closure, maybe it's time for you to delegate. Maybe it's time for you to come up out of all this hard work, stress, and burdens that you're putting on yourself, and you need to delegate that stuff out to some other people instead of you constantly taking care of everything. It's time for you to take a rest, time for you to rest and reflect, sometime for you to recharge your batteries, okay? All right, if you have any placements between 16 and 22 degrees, I'd be very, very mindful of that area, like I said, of Pisces and Virgo, okay? Be very mindful of someone around you, okay, who might seem a bit off in work, in education, that you're dealing with during your daily routines. Maybe it's even health, okay? You need to regenerate, to bring back in that feeling of emotion, where you can deal with other people, where you can come out of stagnation, where you could be happy and fulfilled. You need to delegate some of this hard work off of you, okay? You need to come, you need to make sure that you come up out of having your Hierophant is reversed, okay? Your Hierophant right now, whether that's you telling too many people things, not keeping your cards closely hidden to your chest right now, whether it is you having issues with honoring your intuition, whether it's you having issues with changing the status quo, you letting old belief systems hold you down. You need to come up out of all of that, okay? Because it's definitely aspecting you. If you have placements between 16 and 22 degrees of that Virgo, Pisces, or even Gemini, I'd say, or Sagittarius, you need to be mindful of these issues affecting you, okay? And you may be even deceiving yourself or dealing with a deceiving person around you, okay? Whether it's someone within a business organization, or whether it's a mother figure, or whether it's even you as a mother figure, okay? There's a second chance coming out here because the moon is in Pisces at 25 degrees, sextile Venus in Capricorn. Okay, so while and it's coupled there with that transformation you're trying to make in career and mastery, your world is going to change. This is going to be a big change. If you stay out of conflicts, this second chance is coming towards you. If you stay out of conflicts, and you might even be getting the communication here on, I believe this is, what day is this we're talking about? Saturday. It might be coming in on Saturday, where you're seeing some type of opportunity for you to transform through what it is you think and preach, for you to make some type of, so for you to be healed, for some type of closure to come into you, some type of endings to come into you. All right. This is a blessed opportunity for you to transform through romance, finances, or pleasure if you stay out of the conflicts. If you have placements in Pisces or Capricorn between 22 and 28 degrees, I'd say this opportunity is definitely aspecting you. This is a great angle for people with literary talents, even education. The utilization of your skills bodes very well here, and this is a good opportunity to make money. Now, with Mercury and Sagittarius at 26 degrees, if you have placements between 23 and 29 degrees of Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, this is aspecting some type of lucky assistance of opportunity because of the sextile from Sagittarius to from Mercury and Sagittarius to Jupiter and Aquarius. So a lucky opportunity can surface for you to utilize your skills to move up at the behest of others. Maybe you're accomplishing a goal. Maybe it's through friends and social groups that you're getting this assistance. Just don't allow yourself to be taken advantage of as far as long distance travel or through someone at a distance from you. Don't allow someone to misstate your education and skills, what you think and what you preach, your morals or your spirituality. Don't compromise that. Okay, that's very, very important, because you could see yourself taken advantage of, or even someone lying on you. This could be an opportunity for you to move residence as well, but it's very, very important that you keep this Five of Wands upside down and you decide to stay out of any conflicts. That's very, very important for you to stay out of conflicts or fights or disagreements. Agree to disagree. Even if you feel people being wronged or misled, you have to stay out of resentment as much as possible in order to move forward. Okay, God bless you. Make sure you examine your role in every situation. I'll see you next week. Bye now. Hello, kings and queens. Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thriller, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I want to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it's valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, remember, my newest psychological thriller, Deadliest Intuition, is still available for reading and reviewing. Now, this Saturday, I will be in the Facebook group Beautiful around, I would say, I believe it is at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll definitely post it on my Facebook page. I will be in there talking about some of my creative works. So please meet me there. In addition to that, there is a book talk again on Thursday the 9th, where they talk about writing with Larissa Bates, Sean St. Clair, and LaJill Hunt. The special guest speaker, or the special guest author, is Tiffany Warren. Don't forget to stop by at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is on Thursday. On Friday, you can always stop by the Facebook group I See You Reading and Chatting, where they do their freestyles according to a subject of the lady's choosing. If you'd like to be a participant in Freestyle Friday, don't hesitate to contact Ebony Evans on Facebook. She is the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club. Don't forget that Mental Chatter Musings is celebrating none other than the illustrious Jill Hunt this month. We are reading Perfectly Fine Christmas. Don't hesitate to post your reviews or even pictures of you reading the book. Don't hesitate to tag me in those reviews. We would love to see the people who are reading with Mental Chatter Musings this month to honor LaJill Hunt. Now, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into the astrology. Hello, Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign people. Taronic here with your astrology and tarot portion of your reading for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Let's get into it. Let's start with Thursday the 9th. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I am putting out. I know you can probably hear me shuffling the cards. Hopefully I'm speaking loud enough. Now, the sun is in Sagittarius at 17 degrees on Thursday. Beware of manipulation on that day. There could be a delusional person in your midst, or a person when you deal with with a creative endeavor, like, or on a level of just hanging out with, or it could be a child. Okay, if you have placements between 14 and 20 degrees, the areas that of concern is not only Sagittarius, but they would be also Virgo and Pisces as well. Maybe even Gemini. Virgo and Pisces squares this area, so it most likely would be delusions about finances, about money in some way. Try not to overspend or prompt people to make you overspend or manipulate you into overspending. Try not to let anybody accuse somebody around you of stealing, maybe, you know, unless you really have the facts. When it's dealing with shared finances, things you're passionate about, even sex and intimacy, that area of Pisces can harbor delusions there. Now, so I will watch out for those areas. It directly aspects Gemini, friends and high hopes, social groups. So you could be dealing with a delusional person there. You know, maybe someone harbors some delusions about you, some of your friends. If you have placements between 14 and 20 degrees of Sagittarius, I'd say Pisces, Virgo, and even Gemini, this is something you're going to be dealing with. Now, you're going to have a lot of options at your disposal as it pertains to the offers that are going to be coming your way. You're being advised to cut through the delusions. Make sure you check the facts, because you're going to be needing to be strategic about what you decide to do as you move forward. Now, it looks like some relationship that you were dealing with. Maybe this is a mother figure you're dealing with around you. There's some sort of truce happening, or moving past turmoil within a relationship. This could be a mother around you. This could be you if you are a mother. You put in a lot of hard work, burdens, and stress, and this is what you are intending on moving past so that you can make it to your 10 of Pentacles, your generational wealth. Okay, it looks like this is what you're going to be dealing with this week. At some point, you're trying to make some transition to turn this hard work into abundance. Now, let's see. The moon in Aquarius at 27 degrees around 6 a.m. will square off with Mars and Scorpio at 27 degrees. So if you have placements between, I'd say, 24 and 29 degrees of Aquarius or Scorpio, this is definitely aspecting you. Scorpio is your area of home and family. Aquarius is your area of relationships. So there's going to be some relationships in home and family that are really going to be on your mind. Maybe there's going to be some challenges there, challenges over intimacy, challenges over shared finances, challenges over your passions. Some challenges you may deal with may have to do with lying, just wickedness, maybe even a thieving person around you. Or someone accusing someone of stealing. Beware of accidents if you're under the influence of drugs, or someone is under the influence of drugs around you. You want to beware of this. If you have those placements, I would definitely be watching out for this sector. Let me see if there's anything else I wanted to say about this. Yeah, these are going to be some relationships in home and family. And like I said, you already have that stuff that's aspecting with that area of romance, creative endeavors, and children. So it could be children. It could be a romantic partner. You're still holding out hope, you know, and trying to look to the positive, that you can straighten out these temperamental energies. And also these issues with finances, balancing finances back and forth. You're hoping that, you know, you can forge something, you know, passionately to work past these issues. Or you might even have someone coming towards you that is a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person who's coming towards you about your education and skills. Now, this could also be you continuing to work on your education and skills this week while you're waiting for something to come in. You're trying to balance these energies and impulses. Okay, maybe what you're wanting in creativity with your education and skills is not really completely shaping up for you yet. There's more things that you need to work on that you could find yourself plotting toward this week moving forward. You also might be feeling a little left out in the cold and worried about a money offer or a job offer. That's something that could be on your mind this week, especially with that. Even with that moon in Aquarius squaring, because this could be a home-based business that you might be worried about. Maybe you're feeling left out in the cold about some sort of offer from the past. But it looks like fast communication is going to come your way. Don't feel too heartbroken. Don't get down on yourself, because some communication is going to come your way. It looks like if this is about driving, make sure that you're not getting into any arguments with anyone while you're driving or out on the road. Be very mindful of that. Let's see, on Friday, the sun is in Sagittarius at 18 degrees. Your passions can be ignited on that day in more ways than one. Let it be for something positive as opposed to destruction. You can get things done with gusto. Also be mindful when cooking. You know, don't leave any candles burning if you're doing any meditating or anything like that. Let's see. If you have placements between 15 and 21 degrees, the areas that square this area of romance, creative endeavors, and children is, again, Virgo and Pisces. It directly aspects Gemini, so I will really watch out for, because, you know, things can get passionate. So let's let them, you know, not be passionate in the way of, like I said, destruction, you know, getting into it with people about money, about your passions. You know, if someone is around you causing conflicts, especially if it's a water sign person, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, you need to be very mindful of that. Be mindful of wanting to win at all costs. Somebody has to be the bigger person. You know, if someone is around you who might be lost and distant in their thoughts, you know, hold on, let me get something, because I want to look at something that's speaking to me. Now, you got the Ten of Swords upside down, so this might be about group dynamics or individuals and groups. It could point to the end of a situation. The ending may not be welcome, but it's best to, you know, see it as best as you can see it. But this also could talk about recovery or regeneration. Okay, maybe you need to take some time to recover from all of these conflicts and fights that are around you, maybe the tension that's been around you. You need to move past this. Okay, you need to be a little more vested in your own interests, and it would be better for you not to worry about these fights and conflicts and get into these. If you find something around you is not working, don't worry about the cups that have spilled around you. Okay, you need to move forward, because you have cups behind you that are full. All right, you don't have time to delve into conflicts. If you delve into conflicts, if you get into arguments or fights, you're going to stagnate your progress. Okay, you should be moving forward as that wise, honorable king that you are, king or queen that you are, who is valued by others. If you need to take some time to rest and regenerate and get your energy reserves back, don't be afraid to take time for yourself so that you can build up your energy reserves. You cannot be everything to everybody. You cannot fix everybody. You cannot, you know, you can be that wise, honorable person, but you need to take time out of conflicts, especially if the people around you are bringing you into conflict. Okay, you have other things to worry about. You know, you're at the end of these disappointments with this having no progress with your money and generational wealth. Now is the time that that's going to be coming in for you. You're going to come back to your Empress state. You're going to come back to your Empress state, and you're going to have options at your disposal that you're going to choose through. You're going to think about them, and you're going to pick wisely, because you know that all those options will not give you the positive events that you want coming your way. You have too much positivity coming toward you. Quail these challenges in relationships. Quail these challenges in business partnerships and move forward past the turmoil. You will not participate in the turmoil. Okay? Let someone else do that, because you're smarter than that, Leo. Now, Mercury in Sagittarius at 24 degrees is going to semi-sextile Venus and Capricorn. So there's going to be an opportunity there, but you have to speak up. You have to seek this out, okay? You have the opportunity to make some money, especially if you have placements between 21 and 27 degrees of Sagittarius or Capricorn. This is about career. It's about what it is you master as well. Don't overdo it, and don't compromise your morals, while you're trying to garner this opportunity. Safety first. Remember, equal give and take. Submit yourself at the top of a hill to bring these positive events towards you, whether it's money, a payout that you're trying to receive, unexpected gifts, or whether it's equal give and take between you and others around you who you feel shut out in the cold from, or who feel shut out in the cold from you. Okay, stay away from, okay, this conflict card wants to come out again, so I guess I'll let it come out and do what it has to do. Now on Saturday the 11th, the sun is in Sagittarius at 19 degrees. This is a wonderful day to hang out and have fun with friends and associates. However, listen to your gut into dealing with those who seem to be a bit off, with the let's see, with the moon in Pisces, your area of shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and things that you're passionate about. Even if you're dealing with a Pisces sun, moon, or rising sign person, especially in home and family, things that have to do with your stability. Now, I saw these cards popped out, and it put you in some sort of conflict, okay? And this puts your Ace of Cups upside down. With your Ace of Cups upside down, you're going to have maybe repressed or blocked emotions this week. You might have anxiety around you. There might be anxiety around you as far as your loved ones, which might be causing them to be delusional because maybe they don't feel you're spending enough time with them. You also might have be dealing with some type of dissatisfaction around. Maybe egoism could be wreaking havoc in some of your relationships, whether it's love relationships or friends, but it's causing some type of disharmony. It might point to some delays in your plans as well, because you might have others around you who want more attention from you than you are able to give them. And that could also be wreaking havoc on things. You could have money worries as well. Or someone around you that has to do with a business or a business partner or romantic partner. There could be money woes or just worries around, which can make people imbalanced, which can cause fights and conflicts around you, and could cause you to be imbalanced. You need to come back and make sure that you are balanced, even if others around you are not balanced, so that you can keep money issues in order. Okay, that's very, very important. Now, the moon in Pisces at 25 degrees is going to sextile Venus in Capricorn on Saturday, while Venus is trining Pluto in Capricorn. So this is going to be some type of opportunity for you to garner maybe even some shared finances through what it is you do, through you being of service to others, through you working, maybe doing something during your daily routines. This could be also an opportunity to have fun as well with a Pisces sun, moon, or rising sign person. Make sure you're not overspending with the money, which will cause challenges later. Okay, Venus is trining Pluto, so that's bringing romance, finances, or some type of pleasure your way, and a transformation in your area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to other people. If you have any placements between 22 and 28 degrees of Pisces or Capricorn, this is definitely aspecting you. Even education or the utilization of your skills could bode well for you. Here. Make some money, make some money. Now, Mercury at 26 degrees Sagittarius will sextile Jupiter in Aquarius. If you have placements between 23 and 29 degrees of Sagittarius or Aquarius, a lucky opportunity could surface to utilize your skills or even move up, but not at the behest of others. You will have others around you trying to bring you down. Don't allow yourself to be taken advantage of. Okay, communication could be coming in at a distance from you. This can be about accomplishing a goal. It could be an opportunity for you to move residences as well. Aquarius is your area of relationships, and Sagittarius is your area of romance, creative endeavors, and children. So you could be dealing with a romantic partner, a child, or a lover if you have those placements between that 23 and 29 degrees of Sagittarius or Aquarius. This is a lot of cards that fell out. It looks like you're getting some type of communication that could cause for a celebration from someone in the past, or someone that you've already been dealing with. It could be a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries person. This is a message about maybe something you've been going through, some trials and tribulations about, some sorrow, some heartbreak, some stress, some burden you've been feeling, maybe even going through a test of faith, as far as your the way you're seen in the world, your soul, your ego. There's some type of offer coming towards you, but the offer is from the Page of Wands. So this is a beginning offer. This is someone who's gossipy. This is someone who could be flighty. This is someone who is holding on to unbridled enthusiasm as well. So they could be geeking you up. So you need to make sure that any information that they bring your way. Did I say geeking you up right? It sounded like I was kind of hesitant with that. It could be someone who is, you know, maybe they mean well. Maybe they do mean well, but what they're saying to you needs to be more grounded. Plans need to be more grounded. Relationships need to be more grounded. And you need to be less fanciful about the things that are going on around you, even if you are bringing in some type of celebrations, because it still looks like you're still waiting for that. Okay. It looks good. You know, I don't mean to sound pessimistic. It looks good, but I just want to make sure that over everything, you're staying out of these conflicts, because if you fall deep into these conflicts, you're going to get the wheel spinning in the wrong direction, and that can really mess things up. Now is the time where you want to be cutting off energies that are bringing you any type of fights, problems, issues, because now is the time where you want to elevate. You want to move past conflicts and turmoil and take the side of peace. Definitely submit yourself at the top of the hill on that. Demand that you only have that peace around you. You know, demand that you have some sort of solace around you. Okay, if you have to submit yourself at the top of the hill for that, then that's what you have to do, because that peace is the only thing that's going to keep the wheel spinning in a positive direction. I think that's all they wanted to say. Thank you for being here. I'll see you guys next week. Bye now. Hello, kings and queens. Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thriller, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I want to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it's valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, remember, my newest psychological thriller, Deadliest Intuition, is still available for reading and reviewing. Now, this Saturday, I will be in the Facebook group Beautiful around, I would say, I believe it is at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll definitely post it on my Facebook page. I will be in there talking about some of my creative works. So please meet me there. In addition to that, there is a book talk again on Thursday the 9th, where they talk about writing with Larissa Bates, Sean St. Clair, and LaJill Hunt. The special guest speaker, or the special guest author, is Tiffany Warren. Don't forget to stop by at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is on Thursday. On Friday, you can always stop by the Facebook group I See You Reading and Chatting, where they do their freestyles according to a subject of the lady's choosing. If you'd like to be a participant in Freestyle Friday, don't hesitate to contact Ebony Evans on Facebook. She is the president of I See You Reading and Chatting Book Club. Don't forget that Mental Chatter Musings is celebrating none other than the illustrious Jill Hunt this month. We are reading Perfectly Fine Christmas. Don't hesitate to post your reviews or even pictures of you reading the book. Don't hesitate to tag me in those reviews. We would love to see the people who are reading with Mental Chatter Musings this month to honor LaJill Hunt. Now, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into the astrology. Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people. Taronic here with your horoscope and your tarot for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, the 9th through the 11th. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I am putting out. On Thursday, the 9th, the Sun is in Sagittarius at 17 degrees. Beware of manipulation on this day, because there could be a delusional person in your midst if you have placements between 14 and 20 degrees of Sagittarius, Pisces, Virgo, or Gemini. This could be a relationship in home and family. This could be a relationship in career. here. You want to be very mindful of that. The moon in Aquarius at 27 degrees around 6 a.m. on that same day is going to square Mars and Scorpio at 27 degrees. So there may be a challenge to your passions, shared finances, even sex and intimacy. This could be a challenge for you in communication with your siblings, with a neighbor, communication challenges about a neighbor or a neighborhood. Okay, short distance travel, challenges with communication there. Maybe while you're dealing with a Scorpio, someone, a rising sign person. Maybe you're dealing with a Scorpio behind the scenes. Maybe you're exerting extra energy, dealing with things behind the scenes, making sacrifices. Maybe your challenge is dealing with a lying, wicked, or thieving person who's hampering your goals behind the scenes, okay? Also beware of accidents if you're under the influence of drugs, okay? It looks like right now you're waiting for some type of stability to come in, some type of confidence to come in. You're ruminating on it. You're contemplating some type of either word or communication to come in, or something to pop off that has to do with educational endeavors for you. Whoa. All right, that's a lot that wanted to come out. I wonder if I want to take all of these. No, I'm not going to take these. I'm going to wait until they flip over some cards for us to take. Okay, so if you have any placements between 24 and I'd say 29 degrees of Aquarius and Scorpio, you will be dealing with this. Maybe you're looking at investments or what you've invested in projects or people or stability or your abundance. Yeah, you're looking at what you've invested and you're wondering if somebody's around you that you can't trust. Maybe there's somebody deceiving around you. Maybe you're worried about investing in somebody who's lying. Somebody where you have 3 cups spilled over, but you still have 2 cups behind you. Focus on the 2 cups behind you. Focus on the, if you're focused on a past investment, you're going to have to focus on the cups behind you as opposed to the cups that spilled over. You know, sometimes sitting in a feeling of waiting for a rebirth to come in can be anxious for people. Now on Friday the 10th, the sun is in Sagittarius at 18 degrees. So your passions can be ignited in more ways than one. Let it be for something positive as opposed to destruction, because you can get things done with gusto. You have some public recognition coming in for you. Just make sure you're mindful when you're cooking. If you're burning candles, it's a very fiery day, so be careful. If you have placements between 15 and 21 degrees of, I'd say, Sagittarius, Aries, or even I say Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, or even Aquarius or Gemini. Aquarius or Libra. I would say that there's something good coming in for you, okay? If you don't focus on those areas of Pisces and Virgo, some of those relationships and career and stuff that's not working, you know, if you have placements there between 15 and 21 degrees, try not to focus on those, because you could have someone, you know, trying to destroy things, and hopefully that's not you destroying things, because that South Node is in your sign. If you focus on long distance travel, people at a distance from you, education and skills, what you think and preach, if you focus on romance, creative endeavors, and children, if you focus on that, you can see passion. You can see a rebirth in a creative sphere. You can see a rebirth in a relationship with you and 3 people or more within a partnership, bringing in some type of unexpected income, some type of unearned income, some type of gifts. The turmoil within a relationship, whether it's business or home, can be forged past if you continue to plot forward. If you continue to stick with the plan and do what you're supposed to do, you can get that money and those unexpected gifts. If you utilize equal give and take within your relationships, you can bring in that money, those unexpected gifts, and that charity. Okay. Now, also on Friday, Mercury, okay, you're forging forward with something. Mercury in Sagittarius at 24 degrees, semi-sextiles Venus in Capricorn. There's an opportunity, but you have to speak up for it in more ways than one. Maybe this is where you felt left out in the cold. You have an opportunity to make some money. Okay, you have an opportunity to garner some type of money through a mother organization or a business organization, but you have to have clear thinking and intellect to keep the wheel spinning in a positive direction. Don't overdo it or compromise your morals or anything. Safety first, but you need to forge forward so you can get this information. But it looks like some type of money information is coming in towards you, some type of word about money, but make sure that you don't overspend. And this money is about generational wealth. It's about money that you're bringing in through a home-based business, family organization, or some type of generational wealth, or some type of resources or something that you're creating. Maybe you're creating it through your education and skills, or what you think and preach. If you have placements between 21 and 27 degrees of Sagittarius and Capricorn, this is definitely aspecting you, where you can garner some type of communication coming in towards you about some type of money or resources. Okay. But maybe you have to make the call, since it's a semi-sextile. I want you to stay strong, Sagittarius, because as far as your sector of long distance travel, education, and skills, what you think and preach, you have the World card. Positive events coming towards you. Okay. Positive things are going to be happening. Your world is going to change. Okay. So be mindful of that. Okay. You have to believe it. Keep the wheel spinning in a positive direction. Now, the sun in Sagittarius at 19 degrees on Saturday says it's a wonderful day to hang out and have fun with friends and associates, but you need to listen to your gut instinct when it comes to dealing with those who seem a bit off. It could be someone in home and family. It could be someone within a home-based business. It could be a relationship you're harboring, because Pisces and Virgo square that area, and Gemini directly aspects that area. So if you have placements in any of those signs between 16 and 22 degrees, beware of dealing with someone who is underhanded or deceiving, okay, who doesn't have your best interests at heart, especially with the moon and Pisces is squaring that area. That's your area of home and family. So it could be someone within a home-based business or someone within home and family. So be mindful of that. Also, with the moon in Pisces at 25 degrees, sextile Venus and Capricorn on Saturday, and it's going to be coupled there with Pluto. There's some type of information that's going to come your way about a decision that you're waiting to be made, maybe of what path to go down, and maybe as it pertains to money and resources. This information is coming in that has to do with home and family, so you can figure out where you're going, where you're moving. Maybe that's what you're waiting for. A blessed opportunity to transform via romance, finances, and pleasure is coming in. If you have placements between 22 and 28 degrees of Pisces or Capricorn, this is a great angle for literary talents, and for you, this is a great angle for home and family, to get those resources, to have that good time because of money and resources coming in. Okay, maybe you're even making money through the utilization of your skills. Maybe it's money word that's coming to you, because on that very same day, Mercury is going to sextile your sign, bringing in a lucky opportunity. Maybe this is communication coming in about a mother, or about a business organization. Don't allow yourself to be taken advantage of. If you have placements between 23 and 29 degrees of Sagittarius or Aquarius, I would even say Leo, because it's Leo and Leo and Aries, because it trines Sagittarius. And if you have any placements in Aquarius, I'd say even Gemini or Libra, between that 23 and 29 degrees. It's aspecting those areas. It normally squares Scorpio, but now bringing that lucky opportunity, that could be a lucky opportunity that's coming in behind the scenes that has to do with long distance travel, education and skills, what you think and preach. It could have to do with a romantic partner, a child, or someone you hang out with. But it's communication coming your way about a neighborhood, maybe about a move, maybe it's about someone in your networks of people calling you and giving you an opportunity to move, or an opportunity to travel a short distance and garner some type of accomplish, or some type of goal you're trying to accomplish here. And that's what it looks like. And it could be about moving residence, but more information is coming into you. It's the moon, so there's still more to be revealed. It's not the sun card, but it's about a wish fulfillment, and it's about some type of money or resources coming your way, something that's going to make you feel luxurious, something that's going to make you feel abundant, something that's going to make you feel content. Okay, so you got that contentment coming in, where you previously been trying to keep your finances balanced. Okay, now you got that goodness coming in. All right, yeah, you definitely got that. You're definitely trying to balance your finances. You're trying to balance your time solvency too, and your you got to make sure you keep that balance. Let me see if they want to give me anything else as it pertains to that. Your world is changing. You're not going to have to keep balancing this money again. Something is going to come in, and some more information is going to come in. You're going to have something that's going to help you where you felt left out in the cold before. So just stay strong, okay? Because it's coming. All right, God bless you. Hello, Kings and Queens, E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thriller, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I want to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it's valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, remember, my newest psychological thriller, Deadliest Intuition, is still available for reading and reviewing. Now, this Saturday, I will be in the Facebook group Beautiful around, I would say, I believe it is at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll definitely post it on my Facebook page. I will be in there talking about some of my creative works. So please meet me there. In addition to that, there is a book talk again on Thursday the 9th, where they talk about writing with Larissa Bates, Sean St. Clair, and LaJill Hunt. The special guest speaker or the special guest author is Tiffany Warren. Don't forget to stop by at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is on Thursday. On Friday, you can always stop by the Facebook group ICU Reading and Chatting, where they do their freestyles according to a subject of the lady's choosing. If you'd like to be a participant in Freestyle Friday, don't hesitate to contact Ebony Evans on Facebook. She is the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club. Don't forget that Mental Chatter Musings is celebrating none other than the illustrious Jill Hunt this month. We are reading Perfectly Fine Christmas. Don't hesitate to post your reviews or even pictures of you reading the book. Don't hesitate to tag me in those reviews. We would love to see the people who are reading with Mental Chatter Musings this month to honor LaJill Hunt. Now, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into the astrology. Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people. E-Ray Taronic here with your astrology and your tarot for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, the 9th, 10th, and 11th of this week. Okay. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I'm putting out. All right. What is all of this stuff coming out here? Calm down. Okay. We got a lot popping out here. We got new communication coming your way, new friends, new offers, new endeavors about either job or manifesting of money, unexpected gifts, or some type of payout through a mother or a business organization. Okay, we got that already coming out. Oh, your world is changing. You're looking at your investments, okay, and what you've maybe even invested in a business organization, or maybe you're wondering what to invest in a business organization. This is one in the past or one that you've already dealt with before. Maybe you're looking at your investments from a business organization, your 401k, your retirement, your, money you have coming in from payouts that you're looking to come in for advances. You're going to need to make sure that you think clearly and you delegate. You're going to need to, have your problem solving hat on and think strategically as to what to do with this money. It's going to be very, very crucial for you this week. Any money aspecting you this week, or opportunities aspecting you for business. Okay, that's very big for you. Okay, you need to make sure that you are paying attention to that. Okay, now on Thursday, the sun is in Sagittarius at 17 degrees. Okay, this is a day you want to be aware of manipulation, because there could be a person who is delusional in your mix. I would say, okay, sorry about that. This is a person that could be delusional in your midst. You need to be very mindful of that. You got some type of conflicts aspect in you. I had some cards that fell under the seat that I had to get up and get. Okay, and I want to tell you what these say, because just because they fell down there like that, then it must be meant for me to grab them. Maybe there's some type of tower moment going on at the moment, some type of shock as it pertains to home and family. Maybe it's happening during travel, during driving, or maybe it's happening with a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person. Somebody is wanting to walk away from a situation where they have 8 cups full already, where they have some type of luxury, abundance, some contentment because of fights and challenges in the home. Somebody is wanting to walk away, or somebody who was wanting to walk away say, is submitting themselves at the top of a hill now. They're trying to, but they're steadily going through conflicts. Maybe you're steadily fighting with someone around you. It's like a, you know, one day it's okay, the next day it's an argument, the next day it's a fight, then the next day it's okay. You have to remember that you know, the moon changes signs every 2.5 days. Okay, so with the moon changing signs every 2.5 days, you're going to get into fights and you're going to get into conflicts with people sometimes, because you know, you could be dealing with the moon being in a sector that squares you. Okay, you're Scorpio. Okay, so anytime the moon is in Leo, it squares you. You might get into fights or conflicts. Anytime it's in Taurus, it directly aspects you. You might get into fights or conflicts. When it's in Aquarius, or even your sign Scorpio, you might get into fights or conflicts because, you know, it squares you. That's when you're going to have challenges with people. And you might even find that you're having challenges with Leo, sun, moon, or rising sign people, Taurus, sun, moon, or rising sign people, Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising sign people, Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising sign people. You might even find that those things are happening at those times because the moon is in that sector. I want you to be very mindful of staying out of conflicts and not allowing anyone to hamper your goals. Now with Sagittarius and there being a manipulative person in your midst, hopefully this is not you being manipulative as it pertains to money or resources, but you can have people around you ready to manipulate you, especially if you have money coming in. This could be a Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising sign person, a Virgo, a Pisces, or even a Gemini, sun, moon, or rising sign person. It could be a friend, someone within your social groups. It could be a lover, a child, someone you hang out with that, you know, shared finances directly aspects this area as well. Be very mindful that you can have people around you trying to deceive you over money. The Three of Cups just came out and it came out upside down. So there's some type of celebrations aspecting, maybe even some type of celebrations in a business organization where you're trying to move forward. Maybe it's about a home, a new home where you're trying to move forward, but you're dealing with someone who is kind of lost and distant in their thoughts. Maybe you're lost and distant in your thoughts because of conflicts, because of wanting to win at all costs. There is really something around you or someone around you that's really just something is going on there. Okay, this could be disappointment in a relationship. Maybe a partner is disappointment in you, or your disappointment in a partner. Maybe someone betrays your confidence. Okay, you might find yourself not able to rely on the people you were particularly able to rely on before. Okay, that could be something, you know, within a partnership of 3 or more people. You want to watch out for that. That could be aspecting you. Now the moon in Aquarius at 27 degrees around 6 a.m. is going to square Mars and Scorpio. So a challenge in your passions and shared finances, even sex and intimacy, could come about. You might be exerting extra energy to accomplish a goal. Maybe it's a challenge you've been having with a lying, wicked, or thieving kind of person who's trying to hamper your goals. Just be aware of incidents and accidents if you're under the influence of drugs as well, okay? And see, you're submitting yourself at the top of a hill through some type of fights or conflicts, and you are wanting to win at all costs. If you have placements between 24 and I'd say 29 degrees of Aquarius or Scorpio, this is definitely aspecting you, and it has to do with home and family, whether it's a relationship in home and family or whether it's you trying to move home, you know, you trying to get a new home. You're going to be putting a lot of energy into that in that morning. Okay, you're going to be really doing something on Thursday. On Friday, that's where you're going to be submitting yourself at the top of a hill, brother. Now on Friday, the sun is in Sagittarius at 18 degrees. Your passions can be ignited in more ways than one, but you have to let it be for something positive as opposed to destruction. You can get things done with gusto, but you need to be mindful when you're cooking, and also be mindful if you're burning anything, you know, like candles. Just be mindful with that because it's a very fiery day. With the placements, don't imbalance your temper, arguing back and forth. No arguing on Friday, okay? The sun is in Sagittarius at 18 degrees. No arguing with a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius person around you. Balance your impulses with this person, whether it's a woman or a man. But this looks like a hard-working person, a very passionate, determined person. So be very mindful of that, and be very mindful of you going overboard, okay? Now, I'd say if you have placements between 15 and 21 degrees of Sagittarius, Virgo, Pisces, or Gemini, be very mindful of arguing with someone over shared finances, going back and forth with someone. whether it's in your sector of Virgo, Pisces, or Gemini, whether it's a romantic partner, a child, or a friend. Maybe you might even have some charming new friends coming in, trying to wanting to forge towards you passionately, or wanting to offer you something that's coming in, and you're going to have to make sure that you're remaining balanced. Okay, you're being picky with who you choose, because some of these people could just be flying in now and then want to leave you left out in the cold, or some of these people could be coming in and taking your attention away from the person who you need to be focused on, that feels left out in the cold from you in home and family. It could be a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or rising sign person, or it could be you feeling like that, or it could be someone else just feeling a loss of your love. Okay, you want to be mindful of that, because okay, oh man, they are really talking to me right now. If it's something good that you're bringing in, let it be money that you're bringing in through work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. If you have placements between 15 and 21 degrees of Virgo, of Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, it could be some type of money that you could bring in. Okay, some type of finances you could bring in on Friday. I want you to be mindful of, okay, you got the I'm sorry, I hope you were hearing all of that I was putting out. Hopefully, okay, so just in case you didn't, if you have placements between 15 and 21 degrees of Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, you have an opportunity to work, be of service to someone, or make some type of money during your daily routines. Just be mindful of this Six of Swords that I have upside down, which points to carrying baggage and inability to move on. Somebody is sitting still with stagnation. Somebody has a lack of focus going on around you. You need to keep going, because you'll lose out on valuable opportunities if you don't push forward. You could risk losing everything if you let this person hold you back, or you continue with this attitude of holding back. Okay, now also on Friday, Mercury in Sagittarius at 24 degrees will semi-sextile Venus in Capricorn. There's an opportunity there, but you need to speak up in more ways than one. This is your area of money and resources, so this is an opportunity for you to garner some type of money and resources through a sibling, through a neighbor, through a neighborhood, through short distance travel, or maybe this is someone calling you to ask you for some money. Okay, just make sure you don't overdo it. Don't overcompromise your morals. Safety first. Someone's going to communicate something to you. You need to keep your wits about you as far as any of the communication coming to you, especially if it has to do with your finances. Okay, if it has to do with money and somebody's calling you, giving you more information about money coming your way, then you need to make sure that you don't overspend waiting on this money to come your way. You need to keep your cards hidden closely to your chest as well. Okay, if money information is coming in, or information about a job where you felt left out in the cold, because you need to be grounded as to this stuff coming in. All right, you need to be very, very grounded and stable. Don't just be so flighty and fanciful as to money, business, relationships, as it pertains to a wish fulfillment coming in where you're trying to expand. All right, because you have that aspect and you have a wish fulfillment coming in here for you. If you have placements between 21 and 27 degrees of Sagittarius and Capricorn, you do have that opportunity to garner some type of money or finances through a sibling, or maybe even a sibling is calling you, asking you for money. It could be either one. Now on Saturday, the sun is in Sagittarius at 19 degrees. It's a wonderful day to hang out and have fun with friends. However, this is a day you want to make sure that you're listening to your gut, especially if you're dealing with someone who seems a bit off. If something is off about your wish fulfillment, if something is off about a relationship around you that's generally abundant and good, maybe it's a relationship, your relationship with a mother, maybe it's your relationship as a mother, maybe it's one of your children. If someone around you, it just doesn't seem right, because it squares this area of Pisces and Virgo. So it could be a lover, a child, a friend, or someone within a creative sphere, someone you're hanging out with. It could be any of those sectors. So you want to be mindful of that. It could be someone who is being off about passion, sex and intimacy, shared finances. Maybe they feel you're not spending enough time with them. There's a lot of fights. It looks like a lot of fights is coming in towards you, maybe turning you on your head within this relationship, okay? Somebody doesn't have your best interests at heart. Maybe somebody is, because they're melancholy, they want to make you feel melancholy. You need to make sure that you're attending to your deeper needs, okay? Because you are going to have more information coming towards you about your hard work paying off, about where your passion passionate, or maybe it's coming in through a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person. You need to make sure that this person is on the up and up and they're really giving you the right information. Because if you have placements between 16 and 22 degrees and you got that information coming into you, I mean, you could have a deceiving person coming in to give you information. So just make sure it's on the up and up. If you have placements between 16 and 22 degrees, your areas of friction, like I said, could be a friend, a lover, a child. If you have placements in Virgo or Pisces, it could be someone at a distance from you, communicating with you about money. Just if you have placements within those 16 to 22 degrees of those signs, I'd be very careful of Sagittarius, Pisces, Virgo, and Gemini. Okay, they could be coming in about a business organization, you rising among the ranks among your peers, or it could be about a home and family. Okay, now the moon in Pisces at 25 degrees sextiles Venus in Capricorn, while Venus is going to be coupled with it. Okay, I was gonna say trining Pluto and Capricorn, but it doesn't trine. That's coupled together, because if Venus is in Capricorn and Pluto in Capricorn, they're both at 25 degrees. This is your area of money. I mean, this is your area of communication, siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people. Okay, this is also about a romantic partner. Okay, this is about some type of celebrations coming into the home with a romantic partner, somebody you hang out with, or even a child. Maybe it's a Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person that you're having fun with. You're trying to transform your relationships through these celebrations, but you're waiting. Okay, a blessed opportunity could come in via romance, finances, and pleasure, where you've been balancing your money. Okay, this is also a great angle for those with literary talents. If you have placements in Capricorn or Pisces between that 22 and 28 degrees, some type of money or finances is coming in on this day, where you're trying to balance money. Some type of clear victory or clarity is coming in as to this luxury and this money that's going to be coming in now. Okay, so make that money. Mercury at 26 degrees of Sagittarius will sextile Jupiter in Aquarius. So if you have any placements in Aquarius, and I'd say Sagittarius, I'd even say Leo or Scorpio between 23 and 29 degrees. This is a lucky opportunity that's surfacing for you to utilize your skills or move up, but at the behest of others. Sagittarius is your area of money and resources. It's going to sextile and bring this opportunity in from Aquarius, which is your area of home and family. So you might be able to make money for home and family, resources for home and family, or garner a home, an opportunity to get a home. Now, if you have placements in Scorpio, Scorpio normally squares that area. So this is hitting Scorpio with this lucky chance, this lucky opportunity coming into you, directly to your soul and your passions. And it's also trining anything you have in Leo or Aries, between that 23 and 29 degrees. So this could be about career. This could be about work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. Some type of money coming in your way, bringing some type of celebrations in on Saturday, okay, to be communicated to you. Okay, yes, this could be about, like I said, about some type of money or resources through work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, bringing money into you, new opportunities, new celebrations in the home, public recognition. Some type of win is coming in for you, where you submitted yourself at the top of a hill this week, Scorpio. God bless you, and I'll see you next week. Bye now. Hello, Kings and Queens. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thriller, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I want to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it's valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, remember, my newest psychological thriller, Deadliest Intuition, is still available for reading and reviewing. Now, this Saturday, I will be in the Facebook group Beautiful around, I would say, I believe it is at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll definitely post it on my Facebook page. I will be in there talking about some of my creative works. So please meet me there. In addition to that, there is a book talk again on Thursday. on Thursday the 9th, where they talk about writing with Larissa Bates, Sean St. Clair, and LaJill Hunt. The special guest speaker or the special guest author is Tiffany Warren. Don't forget to stop by at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is on Thursday. On Friday, you can always stop by the Facebook group ICU Reading and Chatting, where they do their freestyles according to a subject of the lady's choosing. If you'd like to be a participant in Freestyle Friday, don't hesitate to contact Ebony Evans on Facebook. She is the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club. Don't forget that Mental Chatter Musings is celebrating none other than the illustrious Jill Hunt this month. We are reading Perfectly Fine Christmas. Don't hesitate to post your reviews or even pictures of you reading the book. Don't hesitate to tag me in those reviews. We would love to see the people who are reading with Mental Chatter Musings this month to honor LaJill Hunt. Now, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into the astrology. Okay, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people, E-Ray Taronic here with your astrology and tarot for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That will be the 9th through the 11th. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I'm putting out. So let's get into it. On Thursday, the sun is in Sagittarius at 17 degrees. So if you have any placements between 14 and I'd say 20 degrees of Sagittarius, Pisces, or even Virgo, I'd actually say Gemini too, because Gemini directly aspects that area, but definitely Pisces and Virgo because they square that area. You want to beware of manipulation while during travel. You want to be aware of manipulation not only during travel, but with people at a distance from you and people that are around you. Communication with siblings and things like that. You might be dealing with a manipulative person or someone who is delusional. Gemini directly aspects that area, so you could have people in the background disagreeing with what you think and preach, gossiping about you, gossiping about your daily routines, gossiping about your health, gossiping about work. You know, you could find yourself getting into arguments with people. You could find your closure hampered. So if you have placements in any of those signs between 14 and 20 degrees, kind of be looking out for that, okay? At 6 a.m., the moon is going to square the Mars and Scorpio. So the moon in Aquarius in your sector of shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and things you're passionate about is going to be squaring, bringing some challenges through a romantic partner or with a romantic partner, through a child, with a child, within a creative endeavor. There's something going on there. Either you're putting a lot of energy into generating some shared finances with somebody, or you're having some issues with intimacy and things like that. You're having issues creating the endings and new beginnings that you want, if it's not the fact that you're just putting a lot of extra energy into that area. If you have placements in Aquarius or Scorpio, I'd say between 24 and 29 degrees, this is definitely aspecting you. If you are under the influence of drugs, I would be very careful, okay, because you don't want to get into any accidents. Just because you have these squares with travel, I'd be very weary of, I'd be careful during travel, and I check all my travel arrangements, okay? Now, on Friday, you know what? Let me tell you about the cards that I got on Thursday that came out. It says something about stress and burdens and you working hard. The cards, basically, from what I'm reading. You got some good communication coming in about the stress and burdens you received. Some type of offer of equal give and take, or some type of money, unexpected payout, or something like that. Some type of unearned income. Some money is aspecting you. It's advising you to attend to your deeper needs. Attend to your deeper needs. Yours and the needs of a romantic partner. Yours and the needs of a child, or yours and the needs of a creative endeavor. It needs more grounding, or whatever work that you're trying to put in for this area where you're trying to get some type of assistance. It's asking you to put in a little effort there and make sure you're attending to the deeper needs of not only yourself but those around you, if you want to create the rebirth that you're trying to create. Okay, there, it looks like there's some money woes there, or some time solvency issues. You know, maybe you want to spend more time with someone, or maybe there are some money issues with you or someone that's aspecting, and you're thinking about walking away from a situation where you've got 8 cups full, or someone else around you is thinking of walking away from a situation where they've got 8 cups full because they feel kind of left out in the cold and burdened, or not necessarily even so much burden, but they feel left out in the cold, maybe from you. All right, and maybe this is something you need to work on. Maybe this has education. Maybe this is also prompting you, the angels, they're kind of switching up the message for me, for you to kind of focus on your entrepreneurship, your education and skills, what you think and preach. Maybe you're thinking about walking away from something that has to do with education, but don't walk away from where you already have 8 cups full. That's not advisable for you to walk away from where you already have 8 cups full. You know, even if it is you're walking away from education, or you're walking away from a relationship you have at home and family, whether it's a child, a significant other, or someone in a creative partnership, you need to just delegate. Okay, there's going to be a way to solve problems. You're going to get some type of information or offer of some money that's going to make your family very, very happy. Okay, that's going to bring the happy family card in to aspects, but make sure that you don't overdo it with the finances just because you get word about money coming in. Okay, now let's talk about Friday. Okay, so on Friday, the sun is in Sagittarius at 18 degrees, okay? This is a very fiery, passionate day. You can get a lot of things done with gusto, but try to get things done, you know, on the more positive side of things, as opposed to being destructive, okay? Because this is such a fiery day. Please watch out if you're burning candles, if you are lighting any fires or anything like that. If you're cooking, make sure you turn the stove off. Make sure you blow the candles out. Don't leave anything unattended. Your area of Sagittarius is work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. So during your daily routines, you want to watch out for that. Not only being destructive, but you need to watch out for your health. You need to watch out for yourself at work. You need to watch out for pets as well. Okay, be very, very mindful of that. If you have pets around, say you got some candles lit and your cat's running around all over the house, it might knock one over, catch the carpet on fire, and then you got a whole hoopla going on. So you just want to be careful of that, because those kind of things can happen. This square is long distance travel and short distance travel, so watch out during travel. You don't want to get into any accidents out during travel, because it's a very fiery day. You don't want to be arguing with anybody. Check your car, make sure it's not going to overheat or anything like that. Be very mindful of that. In the distance, or in your sector of Gemini, in the background, that directly aspects you with behind the scenes. So you might be attacking someone behind the scenes, or somebody behind the scenes might be attacking you. That's the area of secret, sacrifice, and solitude. It's also the area of gossip. So don't gossip about people, about their daily routines, about their work. You need to be mindful of that. There also might be people gossiping about you and your daily routines. I think we already talked about that. If you have placements between 15 and I'd say 21 degrees of Sagittarius, Pisces, Gemini, or Virgo, this is all aspecting you. Now, also on Friday, Mercury in Sagittarius is going to semi-sextile Venus in Capricorn. This is the day you want to make sure you don't overdo it. Don't overdo it with what you say. Don't overdo it with within relationships, with you know, maybe overstepping your bounds or something like that. Don't compromise your morals and things like that within a relationship. There's going to be some type of clarity coming in to a relationship after a time of turmoil. Okay, and maybe you have this opportunity to speak up and say something to usher in those Venus energies of romance, finances, and pleasure. But you're going to need to speak up. If you have placements between 21 and I'd say 27 degrees of Sagittarius or Capricorn, this is definitely aspecting you, okay, with you and one of your relationships. But you got to speak up, okay? Now because you can actually move past things, even if it's with a mother figure, or if it's within a business organization, or someone, a relative on the mother side of the family. You can have good communication come in, and that turmoil, you know, flow under the bridge like water under the bridge. Now on Saturday, the sun is in Sagittarius at 19 degrees. If you have any placements between 16 and 22 degrees, this is aspecting you as far as this transit, okay? It's a great day to hang out and have fun, all right? But you want to make sure you listen to your gut if you know something is off with somebody. This is your area of Sagittarius. So this is your area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. This might be great, but you might feel something is off with someone during your daily routines. Maybe even someone that you deal with at a distance from you or right around you. It could be a sibling, a neighbor, someone in your networks of people, somebody at school, somebody that disagrees with your education, because both those areas of Pisces and Virgo square this area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. So if you have placements between 16 and 22 degrees, you're definitely going to be around somebody and you feel something is off. Maybe they're in your area of Gemini, of secret, sacrifice, solitude, and closure, and you can tell that there's some closure needed with somebody. You can tell that there's some healing needed with somebody. You can tell that there are some secrets that somebody might be keeping from you. Okay. If you have any placements in any of those signs between that 16 and 22 degrees, this is definitely aspecting you. Someone here feels left out in the cold. Okay. Maybe they're feeling under a bunch of stress. Okay. Maybe they're feeling stress coming out, and now this is going to be illuminated. This is coming out. Maybe the information is coming out, or on Saturday, this is where the sun is coming out and making you feel a little better about where you felt left out in the cold, where you felt burdened and stressed out. That could be that as well. Now, the moon in Pisces at 25 degrees is going to sextile Venus and Capricorn right up on Pluto. It's all of those planets will be, both planets will be at 25 degrees. So if you have placements between 22 and 28 degrees of Pisces or Capricorn, this is aspecting some type of opportunity or assistance for you coming through a relationship to garner some type of money, to garner some type of love, to garner some type of good time. You could be traveling with someone. You could be having a good time at school. You could be rapping at somebody and just having a good time, talking back and forth to somebody, because Pisces is your sector of long distance travel, education and skills, what you think and preach, morals and spirituality. Now, this could be an opportunity for you to make some money if you're utilizing your literary talents or your education and skills. So not only do you have the opportunity to make money, but you can have the opportunity to just generally have a good time if you have placements in Pisces or Capricorn between 22 and 28 degrees. Now, also on Saturday, the planet Mercury is in Sagittarius at 26 degrees. Okay, this is your sector of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, where this communication is coming in. There's an opportunity that is going to be communicated to you. Okay, this opportunity that's communicated to you could also be some type of assistance that's coming in for you. Okay. Some type of assistance could be coming in to you. Okay, maybe this is a lucky opportunity or assistance coming in because it's going to be sextiling Aquarius. Okay, with this sextiling Aquarius, this is bringing in some type of shared finances, endings, new beginnings, things you're passionate about. It could be sex and intimacy, but so it could be an offer of sex and intimacy. It could be a lucky opportunity to garner some type of shared finances. Just make sure you're not being taken advantage of. If you have placements in Sagittarius or Aquarius between 23 and 29 degrees, it's very likely that you could get taken advantage of, and it might be somebody in home and family or a home-based business trying to take advantage of your legacy, your wealth, your generational wealth. Okay, maybe there's a misalignment in values between you and another person around you, like a lover. Okay, even if it's not a business organization, there might be a misalignment in values. Maybe you want to spend some money on something and they want to spend it on something else. Yeah, this is about some type of heartbreak or sorrow or misalignment in values as far as security or money, or a difference in beliefs. It could be with a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus person, or it could just be about security. It could be about what you feel like the rules should be and what the standards should be as far as garnering your security, maybe for your family, your stability for your family, and abundance for your family, and maybe somebody else feels a different way, and that's kind of understandable. You know what I'm saying? You should take time to look within. Okay, if somebody calls you with any offers or anything like that, you want to make sure that you can trust this offer or this person. Okay, that's very, very important. If you have those placements between 23 and 29 degrees, this is definitely aspecting you if they are in Sagittarius or Aquarius. Now, you could have good communication coming in also if you have placements in Leo, Aries, Libra, or Gemini between that 23 and that 29 degrees, because they trine those areas of Sagittarius and Aquarius, okay? So this would be shared finances behind the scenes coming in for home and family, the opportunity for that to come in. Or you could also have an opportunity to make money through a job, you know, and you being of service to someone, you garnering some type of resources, even if they are in health. That could be aspecting you as well. Now, what is this King of Wands upside down? Let me see if they want to give me any more messages for you. You had a couple cards that came out upside down, but I just didn't feel like they should have been upside down. So if nothing comes out as it pertains to this card, okay. So it's talking about travel or long distance travel. You could be traveling with someone or getting communication from someone that you don't necessarily feel like, you know, maybe you're not getting along with them within the partnership, but they're calling you about some type of, somebody's going to be calling you about some type of opportunity to partner with them, some type of manifestation of a job or something like that. Now, just make sure that within this partnership, that this is somebody that you want to partner with, okay? Make sure this is not somebody that's going to bring you down, change you into a different kind of person or anything like that. Okay. Make sure this isn't a person that's going to take advantage of your money, or this or take advantage of you because you got this win coming in, aspecting through this partnership. Okay, maybe this is even money that's coming in to you and a lover that's at a distance from you, and more being revealed about it. Don't let someone sitting around you that's eyeballing your money waiting to take advantage of you. Okay, be very mindful of that. God bless you guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye now. Hello, Kings and Queens. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thriller, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I want to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it's valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, remember, my newest psychological thriller, Deadliest Intuition, is still available for reading and reviewing. Now, this Saturday, I will be in the Facebook group Beautiful around, I would say, I believe it is at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll definitely post it on my Facebook page. I will be in there talking about some of my creative works. So please meet me there. In addition to that, there is a book talk again on Thursday the 9th, where they talk about writing with Larissa Bates, Sean St. Clair, and LaJill Hunt. The special guest speaker, or the special guest author, is Tiffany Warren. Don't forget to stop by at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is on Thursday. On Friday, you can always stop by the Facebook group, I See You Reading and Chatting, where they do their freestyles according to a subject of the lady's choosing. If you'd like to be a participant in Freestyle Friday, don't hesitate to contact Ebony Evans on Facebook. She is the president of I See You Reading and Chatting Book Club. Don't forget that Mental Chatter Musings is celebrating none other than the illustrious Jill Hunt this month. We are reading Perfectly Fine Christmas. Don't hesitate to post your reviews or even pictures of you reading the book. Don't hesitate to tag me in those reviews. We would love to see the people who are reading with Mental Chatter Musings this month to honor LaJill Hunt. Now, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into the astrology. Hello, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people. E-Ray Taronic here with your astrology and horoscope portion, or astrology and tarot, for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of this week. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I am putting out. Let's get into it. On Thursday, the sun is in Sagittarius at 17 degrees. This is your sector of career. In the area of career, I want you to be aware of manipulation, okay? Be aware of manipulation between you and others around you that you harbor relationships with, maybe even people that want to get in relationships with you. This also could be a home-based business or home and family. Now, you're going through some sort of rebirth right now. You also could be dealing with a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person. There's a lot of options at your disposal, but you have to make sure that you are not allowing yourself to be manipulated. Not every decision that is made by maybe even a person around you is going to be the right decision. You need to make sure that you're making decisions on a collective level. If you have someone around you that is a fire sign person, a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, and it is a very hardworking person that's passionate, maybe business oriented, that's very passionate. It could be a woman, but it could be a man too, you know. But the Queen of Wands is typically a fire sign person. There's going to be a lot of options at your disposal. Now, you need to make sure that you choose wisely, because this is a rebirth that you are going through. Maybe you are going through a rebirth with this person. Maybe this is a person that is at a distance from you. Scorpio is your area of long distance travel, education, and skills, what you think and what you preach. So on the flip side of things, this could also be a message letting you know that there's a lot of options at your disposal with people at a distance from you. Maybe about moving. Maybe it has to do with a lot of options being at your disposal as far as traveling. If you want to travel to different places with someone. This could be about your education and skills, what you think and preach as well. You're going through a rebirth as far as your education and skills and what you think and preach. Maybe this is you turning yourself into a person who is hardworking, who is passionate, especially if you have Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius in your chart as a moon or rising sign. But the Justice card is upside down as it pertains to the past. Okay, with this Justice card upside down, I'm not really liking that. That means that you are not seeing, you can't see forward to where things will be better for you. It stands for also unfairness and lack of accountability. Whether this is you harboring a lack of accountability, or whether this is someone around you harboring a lack of accountability. This could also be about somebody around you who's being dishonest or unfair. Maybe a decision is not made in your favor as it pertains to long distance travel, education, and skills, what you think and preach. Alternatively, focusing on unfair things will make you overlook the support you do have. Don't judge yourself harshly, okay? And don't hold, you know, on to the past, okay? But do hold fast to, you know, your beliefs. This is unfortunate. Okay, you got the Queen of Cups. This is telling you to attend to your deeper needs this week. Okay, make sure you attend to your deeper needs this week. This is very important. Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign people. The Moon in Aquarius at 27 degrees. Okay, so we talked about the manipulation and delusion that could be around you, you know, in career, in your career relationships, maybe even in a home-based business. So watch out for your areas of Sagittarius, Virgo, Pisces, and Gemini if you have placements between 14 and 20 degrees. Now, the Moon in Aquarius at 27 degrees around 6 a.m. is going to square Mars and Scorpio at 27 degrees. So a challenge in your passions, shared finances, even sex and intimacy. For you, it would definitely have to do with something that's going on behind the scenes. Secrets, maybe something you made a sacrifice for. Maybe the sacrifices you have to make. Maybe you being in your solitude. Maybe you're doing something secretly behind someone's back, and it's causing you some type of challenges. Okay, it's squaring that area of Scorpio, which is long distance travel, education, and skills, what you think and preach, things at a distance from you. Okay, maybe that what I was just talking about before when I laid the cards down before, and you were having, maybe you're dealing with someone lying, someone wicked, someone thieving around you. Maybe this is you doing this as well. Okay, you want to be very mindful of that if you're not being honest as it pertains to shared finances and intimacy. Okay, we got the Four of Cups card that just popped out, but it came out upside down. The Lovers card wanted to show itself, so it has to do with either a business relationship or a love relationship around you. And this is a missed opportunity because there's emotional burnout. Maybe you're feeling depressed. Maybe you're feeling poor health. Maybe you have a lack of self-esteem going on. Okay, something is not fulfilling around you. You have to do something to break up the monotony in whatever this is, whether this is a relationship. I'm assuming it's a relationship around you that you need to break up the monotony. Oh no, I dropped these cards. Let me see if I can get them. Okay, it looks like maybe where you're trying to move forward, or where you were moving forward within a relationship, it looks like now you're feeling kind of left out in the cold. Okay, you want to also be aware of accidents if you're under the influence of drugs or anything like that, you want to be mindful. The Ace of Cups wants to pop out here, so there's an overwhelming feeling of emotion. Maybe you have an overwhelming of feeling depressed. I'm hoping not, but you really want to watch out for the way you're feeling on Thursday. Okay, be very mindful of your thoughts on Thursday. Now on Friday, the sun is in Sagittarius at 18 degrees. Your passions can be ignited on that day. If you have any placements, oh, you know what, I wanted to tell you the placements for that Thursday, the additional things that I was talking about. I want you to watch out if you have Aquarius or Scorpio in your chart between 24 and 29 degrees, because you'll likely be dealing with this kind of stuff. I'd even say Leo as well, because Leo does square Scorpio and it squares Aquarius. I would watch out for Taurus as well. Okay, so just be mindful of that, because that area of Leo, which is work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, also pets, and also that area of Taurus where you have siblings and your neighbors and your networks of people, it squares that area too of challenges and things like that. So be mindful of driving across the board when you're during travel, getting into arguments, fights, having things go wrong during travel, lying to someone lying to you, you dealing with a thieving or wicked person. Be mindful of all of that on Thursday. On Friday, the sun is in Sagittarius at 18 degrees. So your passions can be ignited on that day in more ways than one. This is in your area of career or whatever it is you master. Let it be for something positive as opposed to destruction, because you can get things done with gusto. Also, be mindful when cooking or burning candles. It's a very, very fiery day. If you have placements between 15 and 21 degrees of Sagittarius, I'd say the only areas you have to really worry about as far as things going wrong in career are with your relationships. Pisces and Virgo is an area to watch out for. Gemini directly opposes that area for home and family. So relationships and home and family are home-based businesses as well. You want to watch out for those relationships on Friday. It could be a very fiery day and you don't want to get into arguments with people. If you want your passions as far as career to be ignited and bring something wonderful your way, I would suggest you make yourself of service to others. Work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. Triangle that area, as well as your area of Aries, where you have money and finances. So you can make some money, make it passionate. And I do see that here. Okay, I see that especially with communication coming in your area of career, it's going to semi-sextile Venus and Capricorn in your area of friends, goals, and social groups. So this is an opportunity that is going to be communicated to you. Maybe you can make some money. Maybe you're getting something of value that makes you feel good. If maybe you're making money with a lover, maybe you're going out and having a good time. Just don't overdo it and don't compromise your morals. Okay, safety first. Don't overdo it, even if it's with alcohol or drugs. You do have some good cards for here on Friday, because you're balancing your impulses as it pertains to either a mother relationship or a business relationship, and you guys are working on this. Now, if this is not someone you're working with within a business organization or a mother, this could be if you are a mother, you're balancing your impulses. Okay, you're keeping things balanced. You're not flipping out from one way to another. You're balancing things between work and you're balancing things between home and family, because it looks like you got some 10 of Cups coming in here for you. The happy family, the wealth and establishment. Something is making you feel very fulfilled here, and it looks like this could be on Friday. It could be on Saturday too, but it looks like this is on Friday because I was shuffling for Friday. It looks like some partnership that you've been working on where you've been even vested in your own interest, maybe even an educational endeavor or something like that. There's some type of generational wealth or some money that looks like it's coming through. Maybe it's coming through to you and a lover. Now on Saturday, the sun is in Sagittarius at 19 degrees. This is a wonderful day to hang out and have fun with friends and associates. However, listen to your gut when it comes to your instinct, when it comes to dealing with someone that feels a bit off. Sagittarius is your area of career or whatever it is you master. Gemini directly aspects this area. Pisces and Virgo square this area. So your relationships around you, you need to make sure you pay attention to someone if they seem off. Okay, you might even feel a bit off. Okay, hopefully you're not lying or being deceiving to someone around you. If you don't feel good, let people know. Okay, if you think someone's around you and they don't have your best interest at heart, then let them know. You need to be thinking clearly. You need to have clarity as it pertains to a mother around you, on the mother relationship around you, or a person who is an empress in your sphere. Okay, someone who, or maybe even you have a relationship with, and it's a good stable, it's a good relationship, it's an abundant relationship, but you've been going through some challenges in this relationship, some fights, some tension, some conflict. You need to make sure that you have clarity and you speak clearly as to what's going on, so that you can break through these challenges if things are seeming a bit off between you or a mother figure around you. Okay, you got the Hangman upside down, and you got the Nine of Wands upside down. With the Nine of Wands upside down, this is definitely saying that there's some type of imbalance going on as it pertains to paranoia, defensiveness, frayed nerves and things like that. You might be dealing with that and having frayed nerves. Put important decisions off until you have more energy. Okay, you also have the Hangman reversed. So the Hangman is already waiting. Now with it reversed, this might be you that's causing some type of immobility in your life. You might be avoiding making a life-changing decision because you fear that there will be discomfort around you. It's time to rise right now. It's not time to stay low. It's time to vibrate higher, okay? Beware of betraying yourself if you decide to stay, in stagnation. Okay, and continue to go through these conflicts. You want to be mindful of that. All right, you might have someone a bit off around you, or you might be a bit off if you have those placements in, I would say, Pisces, Gemini, Sagittarius, or Virgo between 16 and 22 degrees. Now the moon in Pisces, oh wait, was that? Yeah, because we were talking about Saturday. Okay. Now, the moon in Pisces at 25 degrees, and your sign is going to sextile Venus in Capricorn while Venus is trining Pluto in Capricorn. So this means the moon is going to be in your sector of ego, soul, self, first impressions. Okay, this is an opportunity for you to work on those through some type of romance, pleasure, and finances coming to your area of friends, goals, and social groups. Okay, maybe this is an opportunity. Well, that's what it looks like, an opportunity. If you have placements between 22 and 28 degrees of Pisces or Capricorn, this is a great angle for literary talents as well. Even education or the utilization of it can bode well for you here. This is an opportunity for you to possibly make money. And with Mercury, the planet of communication, in your sector of career, bringing a lucky opportunity to you behind the scenes. Maybe it's an offer from the past. If you have placements between 23 and 29 degrees of Sagittarius and Aquarius, it very well could be. It could surface an opportunity for you to move up or utilize your skills in some way. Okay, but not at the behest of others. Don't allow yourself to be taken advantage of, because communication could be coming in at a distance from you. It could be about a new opportunity or some type of new journey that you're going on that's completely new. This could be an opportunity to move residence as well. Okay, you got new people coming into your life, new events, new opportunities, but it wanted to kind of fall out to the side, like it was stuck, like it didn't want to come out. So you might be holding yourself back a little bit from these new opportunities coming in toward you from the past. There's a second chance. Okay, take this second chance. Don't keep holding yourself back. All right, from these new opportunities, it's time to elevate. It's time to move forward. It's not time to stay stagnant. Okay, you got that Four of Cups upside down again. Okay, prompting some type of really fierce immobility, a missed opportunity. Okay, because you're feeling emotional burnout or feeling depressed or a lack of health, you might be holding yourself back or feeling stagnant. You have to break up the monotony. Okay, because it's time to move forward, Pisces. You can't keep holding yourself back. Okay, all right. I think that's all I wanted to say to you. God bless you guys, and I'll see you next week. Okay, bye now. Hello, kings and queens. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thriller, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I want to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it's valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, remember, my newest psychological thriller, Deadliest Intuition, is still available for reading and reviewing. Now, this Saturday, I will be in the Facebook group Beautiful around, I would say, I believe it is at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll definitely post it on my Facebook page. I will be in there talking about some of my creative works. So please meet me there. In addition to that, there is a book talk again on Thursday the 9th, where they talk about writing with Larissa Bates, Sean St. Clair, and LaJill Hunt. The special guest speaker or the special guest author is Tiffany Warren. Don't forget to stop by at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is on Thursday. On Friday, you can always stop by the Facebook group, I See You Reading and Chatting, where they do their freestyles according to a subject of the lady's choosing. If you'd like to be a participant in Freestyle Friday, don't hesitate to contact Ebony Evans on Facebook. She is the president of I See You Reading and Chatting Book Club. Don't forget that Mental Chatter Musings is celebrating none other than the illustrious Jill Hunt this month. We are reading Perfectly Fine Christmas. Don't hesitate to post your reviews or even pictures of you reading the book. Don't hesitate to tag me in those reviews. We would love to see the people who are reading with Mental Chatter Musings this month to honor LaJill Hunt. Now, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into the astrology. Hello, Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people. E-Ray Taronic here with your astrology and your tarot for the week of, well, this is for Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, the 9th, 10th, and 11th. Let's just say it like that. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I'm putting out. Let's get into it, Libra. My lovely Libras. Now, on Thursday, the sun is in Sagittarius at 17 degrees. This is your sector of communication, siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people. Beware of manipulation on this day because a delusional person could be in your midst. If you have any placements between 14 and 20 degrees, I'd say of Sagittarius, Virgo, Pisces, or Gemini, this is aspecting you. So this could be a sibling gossiping about you behind the scenes. This could be somebody you work with gossiping about you behind the scenes, whether it's about your health, whether it is about you, whether this is someone during travel that you're dealing with, a delusional person trying to manipulate you, even during traveling short distances or long distances. It could be a neighbor. It could be someone behind the scenes at a distance from you gossiping about your education and skills, what you think and preach. Okay. This could be, this could even be a mother figure around you. Okay. But the areas of Virgo and Pisces square this area, and Gemini directly aspects this area. Okay. So beware of, you know, dealing with somebody who's manipulating around you, dealing with somebody who's around you in the background, telling lies about you. You know, that's just how it is. That's just what it is. Now, the moon in Aquarius at 27 degrees around 6 a.m. is going to square Mars and Scorpio at 27 degrees. So a challenge in your passions could pop up. Share finances, endings, intimacy. Aquarius is your area of romance, creative endeavors, and children. And that challenge that's coming in has to do with money or resources. So either you don't have the money or resources, you're lacking some money or resources, or you're putting a lot of energy into garnering some sort of money or resources. Okay. You could be be challenged and be dealing with a lying, wicked, stealing, thieving person, somebody who is trying to hamper your goals. Beware of accidents. If you're under the influence of drugs, please. But you definitely could be dealing with somebody who's trying to mess with your resources or your money in some kind of way, whether it's a romantic partner, a child, or someone within a creative sphere. Okay. Now, if you have placements between 24 and 29 degrees of Aquarius or Scorpio, this is aspecting you on Thursday. There's something going on here. There's some type of progress where something is moving forward. Either you're being seen as the Empress and something is moving forward because you're getting good communication and some type of opportunity here where you're being advised to take the risk to move forward, to either move house or to either move and transition away from the turmoil in a relationship and move towards your 10 of Cups, your happy family. Okay, you're being prompted to do that this week, or some type of good communication is prompting you to do that this week, because it's good news, it's positive news. Okay, that's coming in. Maybe it has to do with you being an honorable person. People wanting your presence around. Maybe this is with a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, no. Maybe it's a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person that you're dealing with. If this is not you, if this is not your Moon or Rising, and you're having some conflicts with them, the challenges that you've been having with this person are about to come to an end, because you're planning, maybe you're planning to move away from this person, or there's some type of progress or some move forward. Something is going on there. Okay, it looks positive. I mean, it looks like the conflicts is what you're moving away from. Hopefully what you're planning is not causing conflicts. Okay, you got a lot of options at your disposal. You're not open for anything being handed to you that you don't want, but you're bringing a lot of options in at your disposal. Not all the options are going to give you what you want. If you have some type of money coming in or something like that, okay, so this is where you are feeling left out in the cold. Please don't focus on the cups that have spilled over. Focus on delegating properly, being strategic, and moving forward, because you don't want to hamper the transformation that you're trying to have, the public recognition that you're trying to have to come through, the glory that you're trying to have. You don't want to hamper that. So you're being advised to stay out of conflicts, even with those people that are behind the scenes talking about you. If you feel it like you're in some type of self-imposed restriction around somebody, I would advise you to come out of it. If it's within a partnership, do realize that this is a self-imposed restriction. You don't have to stay with anybody or stay anywhere. Okay. Now on Friday, toward what you want in career and mastery. Just don't overdo it. Don't compromise your morals. Safety first in whatever it is that you're doing, whether it has to do with a home or whether it has to bring in some type of stability. Okay. Now, if you have placements between 21 and 27 degrees of Sagittarius or Capricorn, this is communication coming your way through a sibling, a neighbor, a neighborhood. Maybe it's about a neighborhood. Okay. Maybe it's an opportunity for you to move home. Okay. There's some type of money coming in. It looks like either equal give and take, or this, or this is some money coming in where you felt left out in the cold. Maybe money that you thought that was stolen. Maybe you were waiting for more information to come in about this money. Okay, but now it looks like something is aspecting, the wheel is spinning in your favor, and some type of money communication is coming into you. Okay, let's see. On Saturday, the sun is in Sagittarius at 19 degrees. This is a wonderful day to hang out and have fun with friends and associates. However, listen to your gut instinct when it comes to dealing with those who seem a bit off. Okay, if there's someone around you who seems really off, if someone is bringing you some type of communication, keep your wits about you. Okay, if this is a business partnership, or even if this is a lover that is around you, if they seem a bit off, you need to be mindful of, paying attention to that. This area of Sagittarius directly aspects long distance travel, education, and skills, what you think and preach. You need to be mindful of paying attention to people when they're driving. You need to make sure you're paying attention when you're driving. If somebody seems off when they're driving, you drive. If you're feeling off and distant in your thoughts when you're driving, make somebody else drive, because you don't want to get into any accidents. If this is about communication during travel, if somebody seems off to you, if it seems like somebody's harboring some delusions about you, keeping some secrets, some staying to themselves in their solitude, hampering the closure that you can gain with them, then you need to make sure that you take that time to speak up, take that time to inquire, because somebody's not telling you everything. There could be some shocking communication that comes in to a family that brings in your happy family, or some shocking communication that's threatening to hamper your happy family, because there's some type of sorrow or heartbreak going on within a relationship. Okay, that's affecting your wish fulfillment. You need to be mindful of that, because you got this good coming in. So you need to straighten those bad things out. If you have placements in Sagittarius, Virgo, Pisces, or Gemini, I would be very mindful of that if those placements are between 16 and 22 degrees. Okay, be mindful of an underhanded, lying, deceiving person, or maybe somebody around you who thinks you're like that and they're gossiping about you. So beware of that. Okay, now The moon in Pisces also on Saturday at 25 degrees. It's going to sextile Venus in Capricorn while it's coupled there with Pluto. So the moon in your sector of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, where you might also be dealing with a lying, deceiving person you want to watch out for during your daily routines as well. Anyway, there's going to be an opportunity to bring in some type of money for home and family, good times for home and family, finances for home and family, some type of transformation, moving, buying a home. Okay, but you have to speak up for it. This is a sextile. This is an opportunity coming in. Okay, so it's not a semi-sextile. You might not have to speak up for it. This is a blessed opportunity to transform via romance, finances, and pleasure if you have placements in Pisces or Capricorn between 22 and 28 degrees. This is an angle for your literary talents as well to shine, or for someone around you who might have literary talents. Even education or the utilization of your education could bode well for you here. So this is where you want to use that money, but keep your cards closely hidden to your chest, because more information is going to be illuminated to you about where you felt left out in the cold. Either it's going to come during travel, or it's going to come from someone at a distance from you, maybe a mother figure or a business organization. You need to make sure you're attending to your deeper needs of finances, though. Okay, so you're not over exhausting yourself. Okay. Now, on Mercury on Saturday at 26 degrees Sagittarius will sextile Jupiter in Aquarius. If you have placements in Aquarius or Sagittarius between 23 and 29 degrees, a lucky opportunity is going to be communicated to you to utilize your skills to move up, but not at the behest of others. Make sure more is revealed to you, you keep your cards closely to your chest, and don't allow yourself to be taken advantage of. Especially as it pertains to your progression and you moving forward. If somebody's coming towards you, or if you have to make some type of decisions, make sure you meditate on those. Make sure you meditate on any kind of communication that's coming your way, so you're not taken advantage of within a partnership or a relationship, or even a team, like a team of 3 or more people. Okay, because you can accomplish goals here, and like I said, you could be moving residence as well. All right, God bless you, and I hope this helped. If you have placements between that 23 and 29 degrees of Sagittarius and Aquarius, that message, that sextile is for you. God bless you, and I'll see you next week. Bye now. Hello, kings and queens. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thriller, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I want to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it's valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, remember, my newest psychological thriller, Deadliest Intuition, is still available for reading and reviewing. Now, this Saturday, I will be in the Facebook group Beautiful around, I would say, I believe it is at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll definitely post it on my Facebook page. I will be in there talking about some of my creative works. So please meet me there. In addition to that, there is a book talk again on Thursday the 9th, where they talk about writing with Larissa Bates, Sean St. Clair, and LaJill Hunt. The special guest speaker, or the special guest author, is Tiffany Warren. Don't forget to stop by at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is on Thursday. On Friday, you can always stop by the Facebook group I See You Reading and Chatting, where they do their freestyles according to a subject of the lady's choosing. If you'd like to be a participant in Freestyle Friday, don't hesitate to contact Ebony Evans on Facebook. She is the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club. Don't forget that Mental Chatter Musings is celebrating none other than the illustrious Jill Hunt this month. We are reading Perfectly Fine Christmas. Don't hesitate to post your reviews or even pictures of you reading the book. Don't hesitate to tag me in those reviews. We would love to see the people who are reading with Mental Chatter Musings this month to honor LaJill Hunt. Now, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into the astrology. Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people. E-Ray Taronic here with your horoscope with your astrology and tarot for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and that will be the 9th, 10th, and the 11th of this week. Make sure you like the channel, or like the video and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I am putting out. Okay, let's get into it. So on Thursday, the sun is in Sagittarius at 17 degrees. So if you have placements between 14 and 20 degrees of any of the signs that I named, then this is what you need to be looking for in those areas. Now, first of all, this is a day to beware of manipulation and delusions, maybe even a delusional person around you. That being said, your area of Sagittarius is relationships. It squares Pisces, your area of career and mastery, and it squares Virgo, your area of home and family. You could have a delusional person in either of those areas. It could even be you that is delusional about one of your relationships. So you want to be mindful of that, and beware of being manipulated as well. Now, let's see. That same day at around 6 in the morning, the moon in Aquarius is going to be at 27 degrees. It's going to be squaring Mars and Scorpio. So I want you to really watch out for what you're going to be doing is putting some extra effort into the area of work, health, daily routines where you are of service to others, because there's going to be some sort of clash with long distance travel, education, and skills, what you think and preach. Maybe this is somebody disagreeing with you or your morals during your daily routines. Hopefully you're not getting into an argument with someone. Maybe you're having to communicate with someone at a distance from you by utilizing your skills or your education, and you're putting a lot of work in that way. Now, make sure that if you are under the influence of any drugs on this day, on Thursday, you need to be very mindful, be careful of that, and watch out for accidents. Watch out for impatience as well, because you could be dealing with something like that. If you have any placements, I'd say between 24 and 29 degrees of Scorpio and Aquarius, this is definitely aspecting you. Now, it looks like that it looks like what the universe is wanting you to do is to attend to your deeper needs, okay? And maybe you're set on this. Maybe you're set on, attending to your deeper needs, as opposed to worrying about where you have been left out in the cold in a situation, because that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that you're left out in the cold in some situation. Let's see what this is from, where it is saying you're left out in the cold from. Okay. It's wanting you to, take some time to rest and reflect. You're doing too much. You must have a lot of anxiety going on or something like that. You need to kind of calm down and just come back down to, I don't want to say come back down to earth, but just relax a little bit. Just relax a little bit, because you're, it's saying that you need some time to contemplate, after feeling left out in the cold, and maybe you're not taking care of yourself as you should. So if you have placements in those signs, make sure you're very mindful of that. Now, on Friday, the sun is in Sagittarius at 18 degrees. If you have any placements between 15 and I'd say 21 degrees, this is aspecting you. Now, this is talking about, of course, for you, again, relationships, okay? Passions can be ignited on this day, but they can be ignited for good, or they can be ignited for destruction. Try getting things done with gusto, as opposed to causing any type of melee with relationships in your area of Pisces or your area of Virgo, or allowing people to get you upset in the area of Pisces or Virgo, which is home and family and career relationships as well. Sometimes you're just not vibing with some people. So you want to definitely watch out, for that. This is a very fiery day. So in addition to that, if you're lighting any candles, if you're cooking anything, make sure you turn off the stove. Make sure you have those candles blown out, because you don't want any accidents to be caused. Now, your area of Sagittarius, let's see, is your area of, like I said, relationships. Okay, and with it being a fire, yeah, and like I said, you could get into it with someone in career. You can get into it with someone in home and family. So you want to be very mindful of not arguing, with anyone. With Mercury in Sagittarius on that day at 24 degrees, it's going to semi-sextile Venus in Capricorn, which is your area of shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and things you're passionate about. You could be offered the opportunity to speak your truth. Maybe it's even through a relationship, or maybe you're having an opportunity to go out and have fun with someone that you have a relationship with, that you harbor passion over, where you're trying to start endings and new beginnings. You know, maybe it has to do with you making to garnering some type of shared finances in some way. This could also be an opportunity for sex and intimacy. This is a semi-sextile, so maybe you have to speak up for this. Maybe you're the one offering this up. Make sure you don't overdo it, and make sure you don't compromise your morals for anything that you have coming in. Now, you're still working on your skills and investing in yourself so that you can either be a wise king, be a wise person whose presence is felt by others around them, whose presence is appreciated by others around them, who is called upon for advice. And it looks like you're still, and maybe even maybe you're still working on that with that person and a patron of the arts, or maybe you're working on that with that person. Maybe you are a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn moon or rising sign person, or you're a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries moon or rising sign person. And this looks like two different people trying to create some type of happy family or happiness within a educational endeavor, or within a business organization, or at school. Something you're dealing with, and you're thinking about leaving somewhere where you already have 8 cups full. Okay, this could be something you're definitely dealing with on Friday, and then maybe it's prompting you not to get into anything like that. Try and bring in that happiness. Okay, you got this Queen of Pentacles card again. So either you are an earth sign, rising, or moon person, or you're dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person, one or the other, because we're getting these messages again. Now let me see what they actually want to tell me about this. Now while we're going through this, I want to talk. Oh, okay. All right, so you're bringing in some type of celebrations, maybe because you're a patron of the arts. Maybe you're moving up in the ranks amongst your peers. Maybe you're getting another business location or a new home. But there are some celebrations coming in the home with either you and this Queen of Pentacles person, or you are this Queen of Pentacles person, bringing this stability in through your creativity, through your art. Okay, and it's allowing you to progress. It's allowing you to plan for the future, whatever this is, these celebrations are in that is coming in. Now on Saturday, the sun is in Sagittarius at 19 degrees. So if you have any placements between 16 and 22 degrees, this is aspecting you. This is a great day to hang out and have some fun. This is a great day to, get out there and express even your what you think, what you preach, your creativity, even within relationships. Okay, now if something is a little bit off with somebody, make sure you honor that, especially with the sun squaring that area of Pisces. That's where your area of career and whatever you master is. If you notice you're trying to get something off, or have something happen, but somebody is kind of off, make sure you are mindful of those relationships you have like that and steer clear of those people, especially if you have placements in Pisces between 16 and 22 degrees. Now the moon in Pisces at 25 degrees is going to sextile Venus in Capricorn while it's coupled up with Pluto. So this is an opportunity for you to transform through shared finances, through or transform endings by having the endings and new beginnings you want, or to transform through sex and intimacy, or to transform through your passions. That's what this opportunity is. Just make sure you're not allowing anyone to take advantage of you in the area of career. Don't allow one of your relationships to snow you over or take advantage of you, even sexually. If you have placements between 22 and 28 degrees of that Pisces and Capricorn, this is definitely aspecting you. This is also great for literary works, for education, for expressing your skills, what you think and preach, and things like that. So if you have those placements, I'd say in that in that Capricorn or Pisces between that 22 and 28 degrees, this is great for you. Now Mercury in Sagittarius at 26 degrees is going to sextile Jupiter in Aquarius. Okay, this is an angle you want to make sure you're not taking advantage of at either. Now if you have placements between 23 and 29 degrees, this is aspecting you, where good communication can come in through a relationship. Okay, bringing you some type of lucky opportunity to speak your truth, to expand your reach, to express your morals and your spirituality, to even have an opportunity that has to do with your education or your skills, one or the other. It could be any of those things. Now if you have placements in Leo, or Aries between 20 and 23 degrees, or even Libra or Gemini as well between 20 or 23 degrees, 23 and 29 degrees. I would say this is aspecting for a lucky opportunity for you as well, because you trying those areas of Sagittarius and Aquarius, those areas do. Okay, so you can be expecting some type of lucky opportunity to be coming into you through communicated through a partnership. Okay, now they could be forging towards you passionately. Okay, somebody could be forging towards you passionately, so you want to be mindful of that. I don't like how these cards came upside down, like there's some type of issues or communication blockages within a partnership with 3 people or more. Okay, that is kind of what I'm getting. So you might make sure you're not being taken advantage of, that nobody's using communication to take advantage of you or anything like that. Just because those 3 were upside down, I don't really like that. Maybe somebody, a page is coming in and bringing you an offer or some type of communication where you got to kind of keep your wits about you, because they're not telling you the whole story. Okay, now this could be a business partnership. Okay, because we got that business partnership card as well. All right, yeah, somebody's not necessarily telling you everything that they need to be telling you. So you want to be mindful of that. Okay, be mindful of that in the area of, I definitely say be mindful of that in your area of Pisces, definitely. Because it squares that area of Sagittarius where Mercury is. Virgo does too. So if you have any placements in those sectors between 23 and 29 degrees, I make sure I'm careful with people, you know, in home and family, and also in career, just so you're not you know, allowing someone to take advantage of you. Now see, the you have some type of turmoil that was going on within a relationship, and now it's calming down. There's some type of peace being restored. Okay, but it looks like the Queen of Swords was upside down. So this is a person who tends to their deeper needs. You might be dealing with somebody who is around you who might be a little malicious, or a little more, you know, I mean, the Queen of Swords is normally focused on her goals, but this person is, you know, just, it could be a miserly person around you, you know, who is coming in with some type of conflicts as far as your education and skills. Maybe they disagree with what you're doing. Maybe they're putting delays or blockages in your way as far as your entrepreneurship. You feel like your education and skills that you're trying to garner. Yeah, just watch out for people this week. Just watch out for people. Watch out for your relationships this week. And you try to stay on the good side as best as you can, okay? That's what I have for you, Gemini. God bless you, and I'll see you next week. Bye now. Hello, Kings and Queens. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thriller, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I want to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it's valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, remember, my newest psychological thriller, Deadliest Intuition, is still available for reading and reviewing. Now, this Saturday, I will be in the Facebook group Beautiful around, I would say, I believe it is at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll definitely post it on my Facebook page. I will be in there talking about some of my creative works. So please meet me there. In addition to that, there is a book talk again on Thursday the 9th, where they talk about writing with Larissa Bates, Sean St. Clair, and LaJill Hunt. The special guest speaker, or the special guest author, is Tiffany Warren. Don't forget to stop by at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is on Thursday. On Friday, you can always stop by the Facebook group ICU Reading and Chatting, where they do their freestyles according to a subject of the lady's choosing. If you'd like to be a participant in Freestyle Friday, don't hesitate to contact Ebony Evans on Facebook. She is the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club. Don't forget that Mental Chatter Musings is celebrating none other than the illustrious Jill Hunt this month. We are reading Perfectly Fine Christmas. Don't hesitate to post your reviews or even pictures of you reading the book. Don't hesitate to tag me in those reviews. We would love to see the people who are reading with Mental Chatter Musings this month to honor LaJill Hunt. Now, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into the astrology. Hello, Aquarius. I'm on a rising sign people. Taronic here with your horoscope, tarot, and astrology. Please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I am putting out. Now, on Sunday, the sun is in Sagittarius at 17 degrees. I want you to be aware of manipulation on that day because there could be a delusional person in your midst. Sagittarius is your area of friends, goals, and social groups. So this is a friend around you or someone within your social groups. They could be delusional about money, resources. They could be delusional about shared finances. They could be delusional about passions, intimacy, sex, any of those things. Now, it directly aspects your area of romance, creative endeavors, and children. So it could be someone, a child or a lover as well, that's delusional about money, okay? Don't let anybody take advantage of you because they think you have some money, okay? Just beware of that. You might have someone around you like that, especially if you have placements in any of those signs between 14 and 20 degrees. There might be communication coming in from a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or rising sign person. This is someone who is forging towards you passionately, that wants something. Maybe even they want justice, okay? They're spinning the wheel. The wheel is spinning in a good direction, and it says that, you know, events are speeding up and money is coming your way. Okay, there's some type of justice coming in for you. Events speeding up, money coming your way, solving problems, money problems being solved. Maybe this is a person communicating or calling you, a Leo, some Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, some moon or rising sign person calling you about some money or events speeding up or money coming your way. Maybe there's some type of greed or misdirected passion there. Maybe there's some type of there was some type of greed hampering some money. Maybe this has got to do with the Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or rising sign person. Maybe you want some money and this person is contacting you about some money that you want. But somebody is delusional definitely on this day, so be mindful of that. Make sure nobody's being delusional about your money. It seems like you're at the end of some type of losses or fights or conflict with a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini person around you. Maybe this is a person that's a romantic partner, a child, or someone within a creative endeavor. Or maybe this is you being vested in your own interests and saying, you know what, I'm not going to fight anymore. I'm not going to keep going through any type of losses, okay, because I'm going to start valuing my own interests, okay. Either that or this is communication from someone coming in, letting you know about justice being brought in. And this could be a lover or someone you have a loving relationship with. Okay. Now, the moon in Aquarius at 27 degrees around 6 a.m. is going to square Mars and Scorpio at 27 degrees. So a challenge in your passions or shared finances or even sex and intimacy could pop up. Scorpio is your area of career and mastery. So this is about whatever it is you master as it pertains to these things. Maybe you're exerting extra energy to accomplish a goal. A challenge could come about that you're dealing with someone in career, or they could be a lying person. Hopefully this is not you lying or being a thief or being wicked. Someone around you could be doing that. You also want to beware of accidents on this day. If you're under the influence of drugs, don't allow them to make you act funny. There could be also someone or something around you that's making you feel left out in the cold. Maybe this is you're left out in the cold out of some type of partnerships or some type of celebration with a water sign person around you. There's many options at your disposal, but all are not going to give you what you want. Maybe even as a patron of the arts or with this patron of the arts that's aspecting you. You're Someone is lost and distant in their thoughts because they have a lot of options at their disposal. If this is not you, this is someone around you who is a patron of the arts, and maybe you feel left out in the cold from this person because they're not revealing everything to you about their education, their skills. Maybe everything about your education and skills is not being revealed to you. Okay, either you're being vested in your own interest, or someone around you is being vested in their own interest, and maybe there's some moodiness or emotional manipulation going on, destructive behavior. It could have also point to someone who is avoiding dealing with problems because of fear of commitments. So this could be going on around you. If this is you, you need to make sure you balance your impulses. You're being encouraged to balance. Okay, balance your temper. Okay, balance your time. Now, on Friday, the sun is in Sagittarius at 18 degrees. Your passions can be ignited in more ways than one. Let it be for something positive as opposed to destruction. You can get things done with gusto on this day. Sagittarius is your area of friends, goals, and social groups. Though that area trines communication, siblings, short distance travel, neighbors, and your networks of people. It trines your relationships, so you can really get done in those relationships with things around you, with things going on around you. You can get things done with those people, with a sibling, with someone in your networks of people, with a neighbor, with someone during short distance travel. You can get things done. Okay, if it's something negative hampering you around you, this would have to be with do with maybe shared finances, or in your area of Virgo or your area of Pisces with finances and resources. Maybe everything is not being revealed to you. Maybe you're holding yourself in some type of self-imposed prison because of a relationship around you. Okay, maybe someone else is holding themselves in a self-imposed restriction. Maybe a relationship around you. Maybe someone is not opening up to you fully. They're not telling you everything. If someone comes to you and reveals some things to you, maybe they're not revealing everything to you about the positivity in their world. Maybe you're waiting for someone to come to you and release you from some type of self-imposed imprisonment by bringing you some type of information. I apologize if you hear that. I'm outside in the car, actually, at the store. So while my husband's in there shopping, I'm out here doing horoscopes. Anyway, maybe you're waiting for some type of information to come to you, but if it does, you need to keep your wits about you. Okay, because maybe there's some denial going on within a relationship around you. Okay, just be mindful of that. You don't want to get into any arguments about money or things you're passionate about, endings and new beginnings. You don't want to be getting into it with a child or romantic partner. It might be a child or even a romantic partner around you if they're a Leo, Sun, Moon, or rising sign person who's holding back from you. Okay, maybe they're a patron of the arts. But they're going to call and reveal some information to you about a journey. Okay, maybe it's information about where maybe this is about where you couldn't trust somebody before, or where they couldn't trust somebody before, about a business opportunity or a job. Maybe it's something you're doubting. Okay, communication is going to come your way. Mercury in Sagittarius at 24 degrees is going to semi-sextile Venus and Capricorn, so there is going to be some opportunity to speak up here in more ways than one. An opportunity about money. Sagittarius is your area of friends, goals, and social groups. So if you speak up, maybe you can garner some finances behind the scenes. Maybe you might have to work in your solitude, or maybe it might be a secret that somebody's telling you about some money. Okay, don't overdo it. If you are out getting something done, whether you're working or having fun, don't overdo it. Don't compromise your morals. Safety first. If you have placements between 21 and 27 degrees of Sagittarius and Capricorn, this romance, finances, and pleasure is aspecting for you some type of communication to come in on Friday. Now, just remember, do things with love and not gusto. If you have placements between 15 and 21 degrees of Sagittarius, I would say Aries or Leo, even Pisces or Virgo and Gemini. Just be very mindful, because this is aspecting you guys. Okay, there's some type of positivity coming in through a relationship. The wheel is spinning in a positive direction. It has to do with a mother figure around you, maybe even a relationship around you that is abundant, a relationship around you with a mother or a mother figure or your child. Something is coming through, some type of stability or some type of confidence. The wheel is spinning in a positive direction now, and all the hard work that someone has done and sacrificed within a business organization or even as a mother. There's going to be some shock that's going to come in, and there's going to be an overwhelming feeling of emotion with this communication coming in this week. These cards wanted to fall and flip over, but they didn't. They came back upright, and it's bringing in the sun, new relationships, new communication, new endeavors that you might be passionate about, where you might be hardworking, or this might be a person around you that's a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. The sun is coming in. Maybe even you're getting a new offer for a new relationship from someone who is a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising sign person. But somebody is coming in towards you, and this looks quite charming. Now, on Sunday, the sun is in Sagittarius at 19 degrees. This is a wonderful day to hang out and have fun with friends and associates. However, listen to your gut instinct when it comes to dealing with people who seem a bit off in the area of friends and social groups, okay? Especially if you've already been going through a test of faith with them in some type of challenges. You want to be aware of some type of underhanded or deceiving person around you that doesn't have your best interests at heart. If you have any placements between 16 and 22 degrees of Sagittarius, Pisces, Virgo, or Gemini. Virgo and Pisces square this area, so this might be somebody who doesn't have your best interests at heart as far as endings, new beginnings, money, sex, intimacy, or your passions, even shared finances. So be very, very mindful of that if you have those placements between 16 and 22 degrees of those signs. You have wish fulfillment coming in for you. You don't have time for these conflicts. You have a wish fulfillment from a mother figure around you, or a relationship around you that is abundant, that is fertile. The moon in Pisces at, okay, but you got to keep the world card upright, okay? This world card came in upside down, okay? So it's very important that you see the good, okay? That you don't come in with that pessimistic energy, because if you do, there will be no closure, there will be no completion. There's too much indecision or negativity around, okay? That is holding you back. Okay, before you can get on track and realize your goal, you need to start seeing the positive in things, and you need to be patient. Okay, balance your impulses. Now, the moon in Pisces at 25 degrees will sextile Venus in Capricorn, while Venus is trining Pluto in Capricorn. So your area of money and resources, there's going to be some type of opportunity to make money behind the scenes, to garner money behind the scenes, to garner some resources behind the scenes secretly. And there's also going to be a trine. So there's going to be blessings coming in from, you know, that Venus and that Pluto in that same area of behind the scenes. So money behind the scenes is generating money behind things behind the scenes are coming to a culmination to bring money, romance, or good times. Okay. This could have to do with literary talents, the literary talents of someone, the education of someone, the education of yourself. It could bode well for you here. This is a time for you to make money and to let go of conflicts and fights. Okay, be very mindful that conflicts and fights will hamper you from having the world upright. Communication, if you have placements between 22 and 28 degrees of Pisces, Capricorn, or Pisces or Capricorn, some type of justice is going to come in for you, where the world is coming upright, where positive events are taking place, where investments are being looked at. Well, what you have invested in is being looked at, will have to be looked at, because this money will be coming in. Now, Mercury in Sagittarius at 26 degrees. So this is Mercury in your area of friends, goals, and social groups at 26 degrees, sextiling a lucky opportunity through Jupiter and Aquarius at 23 degrees. So if you have placements between, at 26 degrees. So if you have any placements between 23 and 29 degrees of Sagittarius or Aquarius, you're going to be looking at your investments where you have plotted forward, that you've been constantly working with, because now there's some type of wealth or achievement coming your way where you felt left out in the cold before. Now there's some type of abundance, public recognition. Okay, there's some type of public recognition around you, or someone around you within a family. You have to look at what you've invested here. Communication could be coming in at a distance from you. Don't allow yourself to be taken advantage of. Someone is moving up, whether it's you or someone around you, at the behest of others. Hopefully this is not at your behest that somebody is moving up. Hopefully this is not someone around you not wanting you to move forward. Okay, this could be an opportunity to move residence as well. Okay, from what I'm seeing, for you or someone else. All right, this is a lucky opportunity. God bless you. Let's see. Aquarius is your area, yeah, of self. This might be a lucky opportunity for you to move, or someone that you deal with that's a friend, or someone that you deal with in a social group. It might be an opportunity for them to move. Just come out of these fights or conflicts and this wanting to win at all costs, okay? Okay, or this is a person that you were dealing with that wanted to win at all costs, and they actually brought into fruition this world-changing energy. With the Hermit card upside down, you need to make sure you watch out for unpleasant bouts of isolation or loneliness. They need to be tempered with some positive social time and supportive people, okay? And make sure that if somebody around you is like that, that you get them out of that energy as well. God bless you, and I'll see you next week. Bye now. Hello, Kings and Queens. Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thriller, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I want to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it's valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, remember, my newest psychological thriller, Deadliest Intuition, is still available for reading and reviewing. Now, this Saturday, I will be in the Facebook group Beautiful around, I would say, I believe it is at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll definitely post it on my Facebook page. I will be in there talking about some of my creative works. So please meet me there. In addition to that, there is a book talk again on Thursday the 9th, where they talk about writing with Larissa Bates, Sean St. Clair, and LaJill Hunt. The special guest speaker, or the special guest author, is Tiffany Warren. Don't forget to stop by at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is on Thursday. On Friday, you can always stop by the Facebook group ICU Reading and Chatting, where they do their freestyles according to a subject of the lady's choosing. If you'd like to be a participant in Freestyle Friday, don't hesitate to contact Ebony Evans on Facebook. She is the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club. Don't forget that Mental Chatter Musings is celebrating none other than the illustrious Jill Hunt this month. We are reading Perfectly Fine Christmas. Don't hesitate to post your reviews or even pictures of you reading the book. Don't hesitate to tag me in those reviews. We would love to see the people who are reading with Mental Chatter Musings this month to honor LaJill Hunt. Now, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into the astrology. Hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign people. Taronic here with your astrology and your tarot for the week of, for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, the 9th, 10th, and 11th, okay? That's what we're going to be talking about. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I am putting out. Now, beware of manipulation on Thursday, because you could have a delusional person in your midst. Hopefully you're not this delusional person. This will have to do with shared finances, endings, new beginnings, things you're passionate about, even sex and intimacy, okay? Now, if you have any placements between 14 and 20 degrees, the areas that... this is aspecting you. The areas that square this area are your areas of Pisces and your areas of Virgo. Pisces is your area of friends and social groups, okay? Goals you're trying to accomplish that have to do with shared finances. You might be delusional as pertains to those. Friends and people you want to sleep with, or have intimacy with. You might have delusions about that, or they might have delusions about you. Romance, creative endeavors, and children squares that area. Your romantic partner could be having delusions about you. Your children could have delusions about finances. Your lover could have delusions about finances. People that you hang out with could have delusions about how you feel about them as far as sexually and things like that, because this is squaring sex and intimacy. Your sexual partners, your romantic partner could think you're lying to them, okay? Where you are of service to others, there could be some delusions as far as intimacy going on there, and as far as shared finances, even things you're passionate about. Money directly aspects that area. So Gemini, you could be having delusions about money and resources. So be very mindful. You have someone that's calling you, bringing you some type of communication. You have 2 pages. So you have 2 gossipy people around you. One might be an older person. One could even be a mentor. A younger person, but a mentor. Maybe somebody you look up to, an air sign person, Libra, Aquarius or Gemini. The other could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Or you could be an Aries rising, a Sagittarius, or a Leo rising or moon. Okay, this could be communication coming in about rising among the ranks among your peers. This could be communication about a new home or a new business endeavor. But either way, this looks like you're talking about equal give and take. This is about the equal give and take between you and someone else, or money that's owed to you for some type of payout. Somebody's calling you and giving you some information, but you need to keep your wits about you, because you can't necessarily believe that, because this is a gossipy person. Hopefully this is not you giving this information to somebody that's gossipy. It looks like you mean well, okay, but it looks like there's some type of conflicts going on with someone around you. Okay, let me get these cards up. I'm sorry. I'm dropping cards all over the place. Okay. Hopefully this is not you feeling kind of bumbly and out of place as it pertains to some type of relationship, some type of heartbreak or conflicts within new relationships, within new endeavors coming to the fore. Maybe you're feeling some type of sorrow about the conflicts with the people around you, okay, and you're wanting to branch out and maybe meet new people and garner new offers. Yeah, you're going through some type of test of faith. Okay, it's prompting you to be the wise, compassionate person, be honorable, and let others around you honor your presence. Or this could have to do with somebody around you that is a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, who you honor their presence, and you find them to be a wise, compassionate person, and you're going through some type of test of faith because you were trying to offer them something, and there's so many conflicts. Maybe it's crowding you from offering what you're trying to offer. Okay, so geez Louise. Okay, so we talked about Thursday. If you have those placements between 14 and 20 degrees, that's aspecting you. Okay, now you got the star card upside down, so you're losing hope. Okay, and maybe there's some clarity. Maybe you're looking for some clarity as far as you being an authority. Okay, maybe you're losing clarity as far as you being an authority, or maybe this is about domination, excessive control, rigidity. Someone around you is losing perspective as to a situation. You need to step back and remember that flexibility is necessary to have a to have structure, or to have that balance. Okay, you need to make sure that you compromise. Okay, this could be you having yourself upside down. With the moon in Aquarius, your sector of career at 27 degrees, around 6 a.m. on Thursday, the moon in Scorpio. The moon is going to square Mars in Scorpio, your area of relationships. So something is going on. There's going to be a relationship and career that you're exerting extra energy to work through, or you're arguing with them. You could be arguing with them over finances, over sex and intimacy. Maybe this is a wicked, thieving, lying person around you that's hampering your goals. Maybe you need to be aware of accidents if you're under the influence of drugs. There is some type of, maybe you get into an argument with somebody. Watch out for accidents. You don't want to get into an argument with somebody. The Two of Swords is upside down, so that's an indecision. You can't move forward. Information overload. There might be a lack of trust stemming from a deception in a partnership. Be direct in your pursuit of answers. There could be someone who prefers manipulation instead of straightforward dealings around you, and that's hampering your Nine of Cups. That's hampering your wish fulfillment. This could be you or someone else around you. If you're lying and you're doing things you're not supposed to do, you're hampering your wish fulfillment. If it's somebody else around you that's lying, then they're hampering your wish fulfillment. Okay, but it also has to do with patience. Somebody is not being patient. Somebody is being volatile. There's no temperance here. When you have the Temperance card upside down, that's a problem with someone's emotions. That's a lack of long-term vision. It could point to an imbalance, feeling overwhelmed, maybe too much pressure, maybe burdened by the demands of others. This could be you feeling this way, or this could be someone else feeling this way. Okay, so you want to be very mindful that you might be going through that on Thursday. Now on Friday, the sun is in Sagittarius at 18 degrees, and your passions can be ignited in more ways than one. This is your area of shared finances, endings, new beginnings, the things that you're passionate about. Okay, there's an opportunity here, but you have to speak up in more ways than one. You have the opportunity to make some money if you have placements in Capricorn or Sagittarius between 21 and 27 degrees. And this is about career or whatever it is you master. Just make sure you're not overdoing it or doing anything to compromise your morals in any kind of way. You got a lot of partnerships coming into you, new friends, new opportunities, new endeavors, maybe even new and charming people. And you might be feeling obsessive over some type of new relationship or romance that's offering you something. You want some justice here with this relationship. Okay, you might even get some justice coming into you with these new relationships. They're going to come your way, but they might be obsessive, and they might hold maybe it's got to do with some addictions, or maybe you're obsessed with somebody or somebody is obsessed with you. This could have to happen with someone at a distance from you. This could have to do with long distance travel. This could have to do with you maybe at school. It could have to do with education and skills, what you think and what you preach. Something is going on here where there is some type of, what's what with this devilish energy? Why is this devilish energy here? Is this a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person coming to offer some type of justice? Okay. Yeah, this is some type of expansion. This is about some type of expansion as far as your creative works. Okay. Maybe this is something that you've been obsessed over. Okay. And that's why that's coming in. Some justice is coming in. Some Nine of Pentacles. This is about luxury, contentment. Okay. Is coming into you. Some type of offer. In order to keep it grounded, you need to make sure that you're grounded and you're not too fanciful. But you have this justice coming into you. This is wonderful. This is where you've had some type of heartbreaks before. Okay. So what is coming in now? Is the heartbreaks the now? What is coming in now? When you've had these heartbreaks, now you have something else coming in. If you have any placements between 15 and 21 degrees, okay, so this is about, okay, so you're going to have some type of win or public recognition coming into you through these new opportunities. Maybe somebody is either liking you that you like and they're showing you some attention, or you're getting some type of information, some public recognition about the goodness that you're trying to have coming into you. Okay, now I'd say on Friday, the sun is in Sagittarius. I think I said that at 18 degrees, and your passions can be ignited. Okay, so if your passions are ignited in your area of shared finances, make sure it's for something in your area of Leo or Aquarius, Leo or Aries, if you have placements between 15 and 21 degrees, because you could be making some shared finances behind the scenes, making that sacrifice, and it comes in to bless home and family. Now, if you turn this into destruction, then that would be you focusing on the delusions you have with sex and intimacy with friends or people, with a romantic partner, a child, or someone within a creative sphere, or even delusion with finances with a romantic partner, a child, or someone within a creative sphere, or maybe even someone around you, a friend that you might be obsessed with, or they might be hampering some type of delusions about you, and they might think if you're obsessed with them. Don't fall into those obsessions. Don't fall into that part of it and that greed. Focus on you making and generating some type of shared finances for home and family. Okay, keep your cards closely hidden to your chest right now about your entrepreneurship and what you're working on. Okay, I know there's a lot of stress and burden on you, but you need to make sure that you start delegating. You start making other people do things. You can't do everything by yourself. Okay, if you have candles, if you have placements between 15 and 21 degrees, watch out for cooking, burning candles, leaving fires on around you. Make sure that you're not causing fires and starting fires by not holding things closely to your chest and revealing too many things and starting things. Okay, there's some type of you're submitting yourself at the top of a hill, waiting for some type of choice to be made. Maybe there's some indecision that's going on, but there is going to be some type of communication coming through. You're going through a test of faith that your world will change positively. You got to hang on in there. Mercury is coming in about your area of shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and things you're passionate about, because it's going to be semi-sextile. Oh, goodness gracious. These cards are just like falling all over the place for you. It's going to be semi-sextile. Let's see. Okay. Jeez Louise. Semi-sextile Venus and Capricorn. Okay, so it's going to be semi-sextile your area of long distance travel, education, and skills, what you think and preach. You have the opportunity to speak up as it pertains to shared finances, sex, and intimacy. This is an opportunity for you to make money or to garner what you want as far as even sexually. Don't overdo it though, because you can compromise your morals, and it says safety first. This is someone around you that either being lying or deceitful, or that you can't trust, or this is either you being lying and deceitful, taking an opportunity for love or romance or something like that, that's going to cause some fights or challenges. Okay, safety first. Maybe somebody's even coming in to argue with you about where they thought you lied about something, or they're arguing with you about a lie situation. Maybe they lied to you and you're arguing with them about them lying, but something is going on there. If you have placements, you know, this could be happening for you on Friday. Okay, just be mindful of that. Don't overdo it. Safety first. Okay, and don't communicate doing anything that you're not supposed to do. Okay, because you don't want to get in trouble or get caught for something. Okay, there's going to be some type of challenges or conflicts, and you could be wanting to win at all costs. You want to be mindful of that. Now, the sun in Sagittarius at 19 degrees on Saturday is a wonderful day to hang out with friends and associates. Okay, listen to your gut when it comes to dealing with people who seem a little bit off and a little bit distant. You might be having conflicts with someone around you who is an empress person around you, who is a mother figure, who is a good relationship, where you want good give and take within that relationship. You want to balance that relationship in home and family or business. Maybe you want to rise in the ranks amongst your peers, and you're submitting yourself at the top of a hill, and you're saying, I'm going to win at all costs. So whether this is a business organization or whether this is with a love relationship, you want to win at all costs. You still have hope. You're still forging forward passionately towards you submitting yourself at the top of a hill. Okay, you're still trying to bring in this abundance, whether it's unearned income, whether it's money, or whether it's some type of equal give and take you're trying to bring in. You are ready to fight for that. You are ready to submit yourself at the top of a hill because you want to manifest this unexpected gifts and this payout, whether it's got to do with a job or a woman, a mother figure bringing it into you. But it is aspecting for you to garner this good give and take if you do what you're supposed to do. Maybe Saturday is a good day where you'll be dealing with that. But if you're dealing with an underhanded person around you in your area of friends, goals, and social groups, you want to be mindful that you might have somebody deceiving around you who doesn't have your best interest at heart. Okay, if you have placements between 16 and 22 degrees, I would watch out for that area of friends, goals, and social groups where Pisces is. And I will watch out for that area of Virgo, romantic partners, children, or people that you're just hanging out with. Somebody might not have your best interest at heart as it pertains to shared finances, as it pertains to money, as it pertains to passions. You want to be very, very wary of that. The moon in Pisces at 25 degrees sextiles Venus in Capricorn, while Venus is trining, while Venus is coupled there with Pluto in Capricorn. So this is transformation happening in your area of long distance travel, education, and skills, what you think and preach. And you're bringing in something through friends, goals, and social groups. You have the opportunity to transform through romance, finances, and abundance. Okay, this is good for literary talents as well, or education can bode well for you. You can make money. But if you get some type of offer about some money, don't overdo it and don't overspend, because if you overspend, you're going to find yourself at a loss. Now, your area of you have Mercury also on Saturday. Mercury at 26 degrees Sagittarius will sextile Jupiter in Aquarius at 23 degrees. So a lucky opportunity could surface for you to utilize your skills or even move up at the behest of others. Don't allow yourself to be taken advantage of, though, just to move up. Communication could be coming in at a distance from you, and this could be you accomplishing a goal that has to do with career or whatever it is you master. There's a lucky opportunity there. This is coming in as far as shared finances, endings, new beginnings, things you're passionate about. It might even be sex and intimacy. If you have placements in Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries between 23 and 29 degrees, or if you have placements in Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra between 23 and 29 degrees, this is aspecting you with a lucky opportunity in career to garner either shared finances, sex and intimacy, endings, or new beginnings, or something you're passionate about. God bless you, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye now. Hello, Kings and Queens. Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thriller, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I want to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it's valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges, take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, remember, my newest psychological thriller, Deadliest Intuition, is still available for reading and reviewing. Now, this Saturday, I will be in the Facebook group Beautiful around, I would say, I believe it is at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll definitely post it on my Facebook page. I will be in there talking about some of my creative works. So please meet me there. In addition to that, there is a book talk again on Thursday the 9th, where they talk about writing with Larissa Bates, Sean St. Clair, and LaJill Hunt. The special guest speaker or the special guest author is Tiffany Warren. Don't forget to stop by at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is on Thursday. On Friday, you can always stop by the Facebook group ICU Reading and Chatting, where they do their freestyles according to a subject of the lady's choosing. If you'd like to be a participant in Freestyle Friday, don't hesitate to contact Ebony Evans on Facebook. She is the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club. Don't forget that Mental Chatter Musings is celebrating none other than the illustrious Jill Hunt this month. We are reading Perfectly Fine Christmas. Don't hesitate to post your reviews or even pictures of you reading the book. Don't hesitate to tag me in those reviews. We would love to see the people who are reading with Mental Chatter Musings this month to honor LaJill Hunt. Now, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into the astrology. Hello, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people. E-Ray Taronic here with your tarot and astrology for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, the 9th through the 11th. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know you appreciate. Let's see here. Okay, it looks like there's something on with delegating money. With delegating obligations or something like that. With money, it could have to do with money and resources. Yeah, you're submitting yourself at the top of a hill. Maybe you need to come out of conflicts and start, letting people know what it is that you need them to do, because you can't do everything. Okay, that's definitely aspecting here for you. Although you're submitting yourself at the top of a hill as the authority here, and you're coming into the sun, more will be illuminated if you research. If you just look, if you look within, more will be illuminated about your abundance. Maybe it's asking you to research. Maybe it's asking you to ask, because more could be revealed about your generational wealth and the stability and abundance that you're trying to create. Okay, if you look within and you start researching a little more. Now, on Friday, the sun in Sagittarius at 18 degrees is a great day for your passions to get things done with gusto instead of destruction. Okay, because if you decide that you want to get things done with destruction, you might find that you're having issues with people in home and family, some of your relationships. This squares Virgo, it squares Pisces, and it directly aspects Gemini, your sector of career. So you could be having issues with people in home and family, and career, or even in a home-based business. You just want to be very mindful of that. And at home, even if career, if you're dealing with fire or you're cooking or anything like that, if you're lighting candles, be very mindful of that. It's a very, very fiery day, and you don't want any accidents to happen. So basically, if you have any placements in any of those signs between 15 and 21 degrees, this is definitely aspecting you. Okay, do it for the good. Okay, focus more on your areas of Sagittarius as it pertains to Leo and Aries, bringing in those shared finances behind the scenes, working on sex and intimacy with your significant other or something like that behind the scenes, making those sacrifices so you can have the endings and new beginnings that you want at home and family. The cards are asking that you submit yourself at the top of a hill and be vested in your interests, be vested in your own interests. You also could be dealing with a Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person as well. Okay, and it could have to do with money or resources. Okay, and this is where you need to kind of be submitting yourself at the top of a hill. Now, Also on Friday, Mercury in Sagittarius is going to semi-sextile Venus in Capricorn. So if you have any placements in Sagittarius or Capricorn between 21 and 27 degrees, some type of communication is available for you, but you have to speak up, okay? This is about you receiving some type of money, some type of pleasurable times, or even having a good time with friends or social groups. This is about you even accomplishing a goal. Maybe you wanted to go out and have fun with your friends, and on that day on Friday, you're like, forget that. I'm going out and I'm having fun. You're feeling fiery, you're feeling riled up, and you want to go out and have some fun. Just make sure you don't compromise your morals, and make sure you don't overdo it, especially if you're drinking, okay? You need to be very careful. Thursday was a day of watching out for drinking too. So if you're watching out Thursday, you need to be watching out Friday. You know, maybe you got the weekend off, but you want to be careful because you could get yourself into some type of conflicts, okay? Think twice before getting into conflicts, all right? Because that's definitely aspecting. Maybe there's a second chance with someone you were having conflicts with, a friend, okay? Maybe it was a Libra person about money, and then maybe you're deciding to hang out because there's some type of money or unexpected gifts aspecting and coming your way, because you're staying out of the conflicts and deciding to focus more on the money and whatever it is you are trying to manifest, okay? Because that's what you really should be focused on, bringing in that second chance there. Now on Saturday, the sun is in Sagittarius at 19 degrees. This is a great day to hang out and have fun. But if something is off about somebody in your gut, especially with this area of Sagittarius squaring Pisces, your area of relationships, if you know something is off with one of your relationships, say something, okay? Find out what's going on. More will be revealed to you if you open your mouth and you ask, like, what is going on? And this could be one of your relationships in home and family. If you have placements between 16 and 22 degrees of, I'd say, Sagittarius, Pisces, Virgo, you know, even Gemini, this is aspecting you. And if it's something wrong with you, then, you know, speak up. Now, the moon says that more will be illuminated about your education and skills, about where you are investing in yourself. More is going to be illuminated there, but you need to try and research that, okay? Don't hold yourself immobile, and also don't allow yourself to go through unpleasant bouts of you know, keeping yourself closed in from everybody, okay? Within partnerships, you need to make sure you're being vested in your own interests, especially as it pertains to money and finances, okay? You need to make sure you're speaking up there, because if you want your wish fulfillment to come in, you're going to need to do that, okay? There is some type of second judgment coming in again. That's aspecting. Okay, and it's about you being vested in your own interests, and more is being revealed to you about that. Okay, now the moon in Pisces at 25 degrees is going to sextile Venus in Capricorn at 25 degrees, right up on Pluto. So this is transformation by way of romance, finances, or pleasure, with you and a romantic partner, with you and someone within a creative endeavor, or with you and a child. Okay, so you're having a lucky opportunity through a partnership to garner some type of fun or good times or money. This is great for literary pursuits and also education as well. All right, so you could be making money utilizing your talents. All right, so if you have those placements between 22 and 28 degrees of Pisces and Capricorn, that is definitely aspecting you. Make sure you're taking time to contemplate. You are a wise person. People admire your presence around them, but you need to make sure you take time to rest and reflect, so you can make sure you're coming to everybody with you know, the right attitude, because people look up to you. So it's very important. And before you continue plotting forward, you know, there's going to be a lot of people coming to you asking you for, you know, maybe advice and things like that. And before you move forward, you need to have your energy reserves up. You can't do for people if you can't do for yourself. Your energy reserves need to be replenished as well. So make sure you're taking time to replenish yourself. Now, Mercury, yeah, you're submitting yourself at the top of a hill for something to come in, okay? And maybe it's got to do with, you know, some type of money you're wanting to come in to you and a romantic partner, or you and your children, or you within a creative endeavor. Let's see. Just don't allow yourself to be taken advantage of by anyone, okay? It looks like you're hanging on to your stability, and that's very important to you, so continue to do that. Now, Mercury in Sagittarius at 26 degrees is going to sextile Jupiter in Aquarius. So make sure you don't allow yourself to be taken advantage of, because you can find yourself being left out in the cold. Now, if you have placements between, I'd say, 23 and 29 degrees of Aquarius or Sagittarius, or I'd even say even Leo or Aries, or even Libra and Gemini as well, because those are the areas that trine those areas of Sagittarius and Aquarius. You could have a lucky opportunity coming into you, and this lucky opportunity is coming into home and family, and it will be allowing you an opportunity to work. Maybe it's an opportunity for a job, to work. Maybe it's an opportunity to be of service to someone in home and family, but that's going to be communicated to you. Maybe somebody's helping you. Okay, so you could be helping somebody, or somebody could be helping you during their daily routines. It looks like you need to be keeping your cards closely hidden to your chest, because you're still feeling left out on the cold for your wish fulfillment that you're waiting for. Okay, maybe there is someone asking for some type of help, or maybe someone is willing to help you, but it's still not exactly what you're wanting. You're wanting to come out of these conflicts. Make sure you're not acting hastily as it pertains to whether you're a patron of the arts or whether you're dealing with people in a creative sphere. Make sure that you're not jumping and rushing into any battles because you feel monotonous, or you're feeling some type of way about a relationship, and you're letting it bother you and letting it cause extra conflicts. Okay. Yeah, it looks like you're waiting for something. You're in a period of wait. Maybe you're even waiting to become the authority that you want to become. This Queen of Swords card came out again, and this time it came out upside down. So this stagnation could be causing you to act kind of miserably, kind of depressed, kind of like just not satisfied. Just be very mindful that you're not taking that too far with other people. More is going to be illuminated to you this week, and you are going to have the sun come in. The sun will come out over the clouds. Okay, you just have to think positive. Let me see if they want to say anything else to us today about your Thursday, Friday, Saturday astrology. Okay, relationships get monotonous sometimes, and that's what happens, and you have to be able to communicate. Okay, that's important. Let me see if they want to give me any more information or tell me anything else about what's going on here. Okay, what was that? Please be mindful of how you think. Please be mindful of getting enough sleep. Please be mindful of not allowing yourself to get depressed about a new journey that you're trying to go on, whether it's a new journey with a lover, whether it is a new journey with a business organization. Don't allow yourself to get pressed. Don't go through anxiety where you're not getting any sleep. Don't let something take you through that. Hopefully this is not your love relationship, but there is going to be more revealed about this. You just got to be cool. Yeah, some type of relationship around you is getting kind of monotonous. Maybe it's kind of boring. You want more celebrations in home and family. Maybe you want more passion within the relationship. And what's being handed to you is not what you're wanting. Remember, you have to open your mouth to change things. You're thinking about walking away where you have 8 cups full with someone, maybe even someone you see as an empress, maybe someone you see as abundant, maybe it's a good relationship and it was great before, but now you're submitting yourself at the top of a hill and saying, okay, you know what, this is a good relationship. I know it's monotonous, but let me just try to hang in there. Okay, and that's what you're doing this week. You're continuing to try to hang in there. Just make sure you delegate some of the responsibilities that are on you so that you can have a little ease, and make sure that you're strategizing as it pertains to any type of manifestations that you're trying to bring about. You can't do everything by yourself, so you need to strategize and figure out what you can do, what you can't do, so that you can delegate properly. God bless you guys, and I will see you next week, Virgo. Bye now. Hello, Kings and Queens. Taronic here, Master Weaver of Mystery Suspense Thriller, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I want to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it's valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now, remember, my newest psychological thriller, Deadliest Intuition, is still available for reading and reviewing. Now, this Saturday, I will be in the Facebook group Beautiful around, I would say, I believe it is at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll definitely post it on my Facebook page. I will be in there talking about some of my creative works. So please meet me there. In addition to that, there is a book talk again on Thursday the 9th, where they talk about writing with Larissa Bates, Sean Sinclair, and LaJill Hunt. The special guest speaker, or the special guest author, is Tiffany Warren. Don't forget to stop by at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is on Thursday. On Friday, you can always stop by the Facebook group ICU Reading and Chatting, where they do their freestyles according to a subject of the lady's choosing. If you'd like to be a participant in Freestyle Friday, don't hesitate to contact Ebony Evans on Facebook. She is the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club. Don't forget that Mental Chatter Musings is celebrating none other than the illustrious Jill Hunt this month. We are reading Perfectly Fine Christmas. Don't hesitate to post your reviews or even pictures of you reading the book. Don't hesitate to tag me in those reviews. We would love to see the people who are reading with Mental Chatter Musings this month to honor LaJill Hunt. Now, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into the astrology. Okay, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people, E-Ray Taronic here with your tarot and astrology for the 9th, 10th, and 11th of this week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know you appreciate the content that I am putting out. So let's get into it. The Sun is in Sagittarius at 17 degrees. This is a day you want to be aware of manipulation. There could be a delusional person in your midst. This is your area of secret, sacrifice, solitude, closure. So this is behind the scenes. So this is either you being delusional behind the scenes or someone being delusional about you behind the scenes. This could be a Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person. This could be a Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person. This could even be a Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person. It doesn't have to be, but it can be, because Virgo and Pisces square this area and Gemini directly aspects this area, which means you're going to have people at a distance from you harboring delusions about you. People at a distance from you harboring delusions about you, what you think and preach. This is you harboring delusions also about your morals. This could be also you dealing with people lying about you, and you dealing with you lying about other people as well. This could be about people within your networks of people, a sibling, a neighbor, communication challenges with people where you're not gaining closure, where people are working against you, okay? Where you also might be working against yourself as far as you're communicating and how you're communicating to garner closure, even behind the scenes. Secrets coming out about you from people at a distance from you, maybe even about what you think and preach, your education and skills, your morals. Also, you have the sector of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others directly aspecting that area. So if you have placements in any of those signs between 14 and 20 degrees, I would be very mindful of that. It looks like you're worried about the balance. You need to balance your temper. Okay, you need to balance your temper. You need to make sure that you don't allow your confidence to waver as it pertains to justice coming into you. If you're worried about justice coming into you, if you're worried about or having anxiety about something, about justice coming into you, you have to be very mindful of you balancing your impulses, balancing your attitude and your energies, your temper. Okay, be very mindful of that, because you got the Ace of Wands. You got this good communication and this offer that wants to come in, but it can't because you have lack of motion coming in and delays. The timing might not be right for you pursuing a goal. It might be difficult to seek cooperation from others or to get them to help you to move forward. Success is indicated, but ultimately only with patience. So you have to be patient. This card is not only with that Temperance card, is asking you to be patient as far as the progress you're trying to have. Come out of those come out of that worry state, though, that anxiety, that state of anxiety. Also, the moon in Aquarius at 27 degrees around 6 a.m. is going to square Mars and Scorpio at 27 degrees. So a challenge in your passions or shared finances or even sex and intimacy could happen. Maybe it's you exerting extra energy to accomplish a goal. Okay, your area of Aquarius is money and resources, and that's where you're really working hard as it pertains to friends, goals, and social groups. You might have a challenge dealing with a lying, wicked, or thieving person around you. Okay, You need to start delegating better. All right. You need to start, you really are going to need to strategize. If you're not being handed what you want to be handed as it pertains to a mother figure around you, or the mother side of the family, or even a family, or even a home-based business, you need to make sure that, because you have this monotony setting in this relationship, and it's causing the 8 of Wands to come in upside down. With this causing the 8, with this 4 of Cups here, and this monotony setting in this relationship, whether it's a business relationship or a mother relationship, and it having the 8 of Wands come upside down, that's again talking about frustration, delays, discernment, and holding off on things. Beware of making rash and hasty decisions. You might make a rash and hasty decision, and it could mess things up for you. Listen to your gut if there seems to be too much of a risk or wasted energy. If this is going to make you waste more energy. If you're unsure about the opportunities in front of you as it pertains to a mother or a business organization, you need to be very, very mindful. You know, you need to be very strategic as to bringing this stuff in. Okay. Now, beware of accidents if you're under the influence of drugs as well. If you have placements between 24 and 29 degrees of Aquarius and Scorpio, that's aspecting you. Now on Friday, these cards just keep dropping. Now on Friday, the sun is in Sagittarius at 18 degrees. So your passions can be ignited in more ways than one, but let it be for something positive, okay? Let it be for something positive. Sagittarius is your area of secret, sacrifice, solitude, closure. So this is secret, behind the scenes closure. This is behind the scenes healing. Okay. If you look forward to, like, if you have any placements between, I'd say 15 and 21 degrees of Aries and Leo, that could be something great coming in behind the scenes for home and family, like shared finances and things like that. Work towards that. Work towards bringing in that sex and intimacy, you know, back again with gusto, as opposed to destruction. Be mindful of when you're cooking. Be mindful when you're burning with candles, okay, as well, because it's a very fiery day and you don't want to have any accidents. Now, this squares your area of Virgo and Pisces, and also Gemini, which is work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. Beware during your daily routines. Beware of what you say. Beware of your morals. Beware of your spirituality. Beware of your communication with your siblings. Beware of the communication with those in your networks of people. All those areas, square those areas. Be mindful during travel, because they talked about this is a fiery day, noting fire. Beware of travel. Beware of having things, like I said, lighting candles and things like that, and not putting them out before you leave the house. You know, you want to be very mindful of cooking and not turning off the stove. Be very mindful of your car overheating and things like that. Make sure you're checking things during travel. You're contemplating, or you're being asked to contemplate. You're being asked to go within. Well, okay, so it could be two things. You could be asked to go within to figure out how you need to forge passionately for this give and take to bring in this public recognition, or this relationship you're trying to bring in, whether you're trying to pull in an empress type of person. You need to make sure that you have balance, give and take. You need to make sure you take some time and contemplate. This could be about your sector of Virgo, long distance travel, education and skills, what you think and preach. There's some type of give and take that's aspected here to come to you, some type of public recognition that's aspected to come to you here. But you got the Star card upside down, which means that you're giving up hope on this stuff, which means that you're discouraged. There's some type of lack of faith here. There's some type of lack of direction. Maybe you're not listening to the right people. Maybe you're not trusting your gut. There's some type of lack of faith that's going on with you that you need to get upright for this good to come into you. Okay. Now, Mercury in Sagittarius on Friday at 24 degrees is going to semi-sextile Venus in your sign. This is an opportunity for you to speak up in more ways than one. An opportunity to maybe even make some type of money behind the scenes. Bring in some closure behind the scenes. Bring in some healing behind the scenes. Especially if you have placements between 21 and 27 degrees of Sagittarius or Capricorn. Maybe it's an opportunity for you to hang out. Whether it's to make money, whether it's to hang out. Okay, you got the card of being vested in your own interest, or somebody around you being vested in their own interest. It's got to do with some type of sorrow or heartbreak. Okay. Yeah, it's got some type of sorrow or heartbreak. Maybe it's got to do with you. Maybe it's got to do with a misdirected passion. Maybe it's got to do with some type of drugs or alcohol that's hampering you. You need to make sure you're being vested in your own interests and you're not being your own worst enemy. Okay? Safety first. Don't overdo it with the drinking. Don't overdo it with the drugs. Okay? You don't want to compromise your morals. Even if you're feeling luxurious and you're having a good time, you want to be mindful of not overdoing it. Some type of information is going to come towards you, and there might be a air sign person bringing the information to you about finances. It could be a mentor bringing you information about money or luxury. It could be somebody communicating with you, but this could be somebody who's overly enthusiastic, and they mean well, but they have that unbridled enthusiasm that you need to make sure that you keep your cards closely to your chest. Don't reveal everything, and when they come to you revealing something to you, don't reveal everything. If you want to make progress and you want to move forward, you need to research whatever they're telling you, because you can't just take their word for it, okay? Because you've already had gone through some losses already as it pertains to that situation. Now, on the 11th, on Saturday the 19th, this is a wonderful day to hang out and have fun with friends and associates. However, you want to listen to your gut when it comes to dealing with people who seem a bit off. And it might even be you who seems a bit off within a relationship with someone else. With the moon in Pisces, your sector of communication, siblings, short distance travel, and your networks of people, it could be any of those people that seem a bit off too. Maybe you're dealing with something during travel as well. I want you to watch out for obsession. You having an obsession with a relationship. Maybe there's some type of addiction severely hampering you or someone in your life. It could be an imbalance or an inability to break a bond that has no future. Maybe there's some type of low self-esteem or desperation going on here. You need to come out of that, because you need to know the extent of your bondage to see the way out. This is you within a partnership, and I think this is you. Maybe even you with a lover. Okay, the Lover's card came out. So this is you and your love relationship that you're going through this in, and you need to make sure that you are working harder to get out of that. Don't let any drugs hamper you or someone around you. You can have a second chance with moving forward and being this patron of the arts from the Queen of Pentacles that I see in the Eight of Pentacles, by working on yourself, okay? By being a better person and helping those around you to be better people. All right, you have the opportunity to do that. All right, but if you have somebody who seems a bit off and they don't have your best interest at heart, this could be someone in the area of Sagittarius, Virgo, Gemini, or Pisces. If you have any placements in those signs between 16 and 22 degrees, this could be you. If you have any placements in those signs between 16 and 22 degrees. So you want to be mindful of that, okay? Be mindful of what you say. Be mindful of your actions. Be mindful of what you do. Be mindful of your morals, your actions, what you say, what you do at work, during your daily routines, your communication. All of these things you need to be mindful of if you plan on bringing something in nice, because I see a lot of stagnation in your cards. Now, the moon in Pisces will sextile Venus in Capricorn, while Venus is while Venus is coupled with Pluto in Capricorn. So this is about communication, siblings, short distance travel, and your networks of people. And there's an opportunity to communicate with someone there, whether it's a sibling, a neighbor, or someone in your networks of people, about rising in the ranks amongst your peers, about you making some type of money, about you transforming through making money, about you having some type of celebrations coming into you. Okay, this is looking much better. You got the World card that came out. Maybe you're rising in the ranks amongst your peers, but you need to keep this secret. You need to not tell everybody, okay? If you have placements between 22 and 28 degrees of Capricorn or Pisces, this is aspecting for you to move forward and expand, especially through your literary talents or your education. Okay, this is about you, Capricorn, moving forward, because your card just came out. You got the Three of Pentacles, you got the High Priestess, you got the Four of Wands, you got the World card, and then you got the Devil card. Things are aspected to change for you. Maybe it is on this day that they're changing for you. Maybe it's on this day that communication is coming in, because on Friday, because Mercury is sextile Jupiter in Aquarius. So if you have placements in Sagittarius or Aquarius between 23 and 29 degrees, a lucky opportunity could surface for you to utilize your skills or even move up It might be at the behest of others, but you can still move up behind the scenes through secrets, through sacrifice, through solitude, gaining closure. Okay, a lucky opportunity to gain closure through money or resources. Don't allow yourself to be taken advantage of, though. Okay, this could be something coming in, or communication coming in at a distance from you, from a mother or from a business organization. This could be a goal that you've been trying to accomplish. This could be about you even moving residence as well, or a home. But let's see. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so let's see. I'm really getting okay, so this could be about the stability in a home or stability within a partnership. Maybe communication with this emperor type of person is bringing in some type of confidence back into you. Okay, some stability where it's helping you to not look at the cups that have spilled over and pay attention to the 2 cups that are full behind you. Please pay attention to the 2 cups that are full behind you, okay? Because if you don't, that's bringing in stagnation, okay? You not paying attention to what you have around you, the abundance you have around you, is flipping this Lover's card upside down. It's making you stagnant. It's flipping the Lover's card down, and it's flipping the Queen of Pentacles card down. Now the Queen of Pentacles is you, but it's upside down, so that talks about an imbalance of familiar commitments, an imbalance in work, an imbalance, or maybe a miserliness. You know, maybe you're miserable, maybe someone around you is miserable because maybe somebody's withholding money or support because they don't trust you or you don't trust them. This could be somebody literally holding money back from you, or you're holding money back from somebody else. You might need to be thrifty for a while, okay? Because you got this Lover's card upside down as well. And with that Lover's card, you know, not being upright, you know, that automatically talks about some type of relationship or some type of commitment that is not going the way it should. There's a reversal, there's a misalignment in values, a disharmony in the area of life related to relationships, okay? Commitment issues, maybe even breakups. Whatever choice is made by someone about you, I mean, it will ultimately be, you have to ultimately believe that it'll be for the good, you know. But whatever you're doing to hamper yourself, you want to try and stop that now, because you could be stopping yourself from moving forward. And you have these lucky opportunities coming into you, especially if you have placements between 23 and 29 degrees of Sagittarius. I'd say Leo, Aries, or even Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Okay, if you have placements in those signs between 23 and 29 degrees, something is coming towards you. Just don't allow someone to take advantage of you, because you put a lot of hard work in, a lot of burdens and stress, and now you're feeling those, you're having to deal with those money woes and that time solvency, trying to balance back and forth with your time. Okay, something is coming in. All right, just make sure that you stay positive and keep putting out that positive energy so that you can come out of stagnations and stay out of the past. Okay, God bless you.